They say history is written by the victors, but what if the truth was buried with the fallen? Every secret leaves a trace, if you know where to look. This is The Broken Truth, decoding history, one broadcast at a time. The Broken Truth podcast, where history meets conspiracy. Every case tells a story, every story hides a lie.
YouTube. Connect YouTube.
There we are.
Shall I connect from Daily... have you connected with YouTube on Daily Conspiracy Podcast, Ollie?
Have a what?
I'll do it.
That's going to be a no.
Yeah. No, it's good because I wouldn't have... I'd have just done with my own YouTube channel if you hadn't.
Oh,
Not YouTube
goodness.
channel, your profile.
Well, we are live, but I'm already messing it up, so that's good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. We don't know what we're doing. No, okay, so normally Lee sets this up. This time I set it up. I'm not a professional.
Ollie's already crashed.
Yeah, yes.
Oh. Great way to start with a wave.
And we haven't even started. Okay, so if you don't know me, I'm Danny from The Rabbit Hole. We also have Garrett here from The Broken Truth podcast, and Ollie and Lee. Ollie's back from the Daily Conspiracy podcast.
I am back. I don't know what happened there.
You paused.
I paused. Am I still paused?
No, are you guys
you're
going to
good.
introduce
You're good.
yourselves, or is it just going to be weird?
So I thought Ollie was doing that. I'm Lee from the Daily Conspiracy Podcast. Just trying to pour myself a drink.
Oh.
That's Ollie, also from the Daily Conspiracy Podcast.
Thanks for introducing me, Lee. I
It's
appreciate
okay,
that.
just in case you forgot your name. Happy Christmas.
Why do you say Happy
Merry
Christmas and not
Christmas.
Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Because Mary's a little bit too exciting for Brits. It's like, you know, oh.
Do you
Mary's
not
a
like
bit too
Christmas
loose.
there?
No, I love Christmas. It's great.
I
It's
love
always
Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Yeah. Try.
I
I'm
like Christmas.
I have a real problem with Christmas. I want to get everybody Christmas presents. I like to throw Christmas parties. I like to go to every Christmas party. I have a real Christmas problem. Yeah.
See, Christmas and parties, like I've done that before, the night before Christmas.
Yeah, I've wrecked a couple of Christmases.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
Oh, no, you just show up to Christmas hungover.
Yeah, I've shown up to Christmas and still drunk and high, so that's the problem. That was bad. Yeah.
I have not actually. Okay, I've never even shown up to Christmas hungover. But there was one year before we had kids that on Christmas we went out to dive bars like downtown Denver, which I didn't even know bars were open on Christmas. We started at Coyote Ugly, and the rest of the night got pretty ugly pretty quick. It was so much fun. We were fucked the next day though. We didn't have kids then. Now I have kids. I have a responsibility. I have to wake up and be Santa.
Yeah,
I don't get the
go to
credit.
Santa. No,
Don't get the
it's-
credit.
Are you doing the elf thing? Are you moving the
No,
elves around
fuck
the house?
the elf.
I'm
Don't
right
fuck the elf.
Well, I'm not like actually gonna.
bad
fuck
idea,
the
bad
elf.
idea.
Whoa. Okay.
I've seen so many people do the broken TV thing with the elf, and they tape it to the TV, and they make it
Oh,
look like
that's
it's
a good
broken.
No,
Pretty
I
interesting
don't.
stuff.
I don't think I can come up with something new every day for 20. Actually, okay. So what we've decided is we're not actually going to tell our kids or like do the Santa thing either. Santa is just going to be like a fictional character, like the Grinch. Right? Like the Grinch isn't real. Santa Claus isn't real. He's just a fictional character.
Oh, so
So-
you hate joy?
No, I don't hate joy. I love joy. I just think that like if I can lie to my sons for however long until they stop believing themselves, like at some point they're gonna be like, oh, lying's totally fine. There's this fictional elf that comes around and is just mischievous for the entire month of December to make you be good. And then actually there's studies that kids are really bad after the elf leaves because they think that they can just like do whatever they want to do because the elf isn't there to watch them anymore.
That's pretty interesting.
I
So-
feel like the elf is a punishment for parents. They just come along, like, because, you know, I'll get to bed and the wife will go, oh, fuck, the elves.
Because
You know,
they expect it.
Yeah.
And
You have multiple elves, Ollie?
doesn't everybody have multiple elves?
You have
got
4
4.
elves?
Yeah.
You've got
Wow.
4 elves.
Is this a thing? This was not a thing when I was a kid. Is this like
No.
a new thing?
Yeah, it's almost been like a Mandela effect. Like, I'm sure there's a timeline, like my timeline, where there was no fucking elves up until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden everyone remembers fucking elves. But it's cool having
We didn't
them
have an
because
elf.
you can hide them around. You can have them doing different things.
And you're tricking your child into being good. Your kid should just be good. If you don't have a good kid, maybe you're a bad parent.
Oh, the famous last words of the person's going to breed a serial killer.
Okay, but my second son, though, that guy, wild. Like, wild animal. So, yeah, it's me. I have a bad kid. I think I'm a bad parent. Actually, Taylor was shaming me this morning. He was like, you're giving into his every whim. That's why he's going to keep, like, throwing a fit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the bad parent.
I mean, I think it's too soon to know if you're a bad parent until you find out that, like, the old lady next door has died because of your child. Like, if you know, that's when you kind of know that you've messed up a little bit.
I feel like you should have, there should be some signs before that. You're telling me that you don't have any signs before, like, your child just went and killed the next door neighbor? You're a really bad parent.
Are you planning
Not
something,
you.
Ollie?
But, like, if this is happening to people, like, they should. I just didn't want to, I was picking my battles. I didn't want to fight with him first thing in the morning, so I just gave him what he wanted.
Yeah, best way. I agree.
I have a terrible parent.
No, it's the best way.
You just-
Let them do what they want to do. Yeah.
Ollie, what's on your Christmas sweater?
It is.
Is it Darth Vader?
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
It is Darth Vader. He's really, really fucking warm. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to take it off.
Mine's really itchy.
Last time we were on a podcast together, you took off your pants, so that can't be happening again. I had to explain to my husband that it wasn't weird. That
It was weird.
it was really weird, but like that it was like it was a whole thing.
I ain't got any pants on, so it's fine. I've got jeans on, but there's nothing underneath, which is really odd, actually.
Those are pants.
What?
You have jeans on? Those are pants.
Oh, I thought you meant boxer shorts.
Oh my god. Ollie, why would we talk about that? Why would
That's
I
what
bring that up?
pants
Why
are.
would I bring that up?
Those underpants. Pants. Do you call pants? You call
I don't
trousers
call
and
them-
jeans
I-
pants?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Basically, anything that's covering my legs are pants. So if I'm
Yeah.
wearing leggings, I call them pants. If I'm wearing sweats, I call them pants. I'm wearing jeans right now, I call them pants. Is this like a UK American
No,
thing?
no.
It's confusing.
Team
So
Daddy.
what are trousers?
Good point. That's a good question.
Trousers. You know, they've got two holes to put your legs in, and you put them on.
So anything that has
Wait.
2 holes to put your legs in is
No, it's-
trousers. That's our pants.
No,
Yeah,
a
pants.
trouser is like a suit material. You know, it's it's a different
Like khakis.
No, it's like the same material as curtains, but on your legs.
Okay. So dress pants.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but do pants have 1 hole or 2 holes or 3 holes?
Well, it depends where you're going on the evening.
The special zipper in the back.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah,
my
the-
pants have usually got quite a few holes in them because it's the pockets are always just got holes in.
Yeah, it's the
I lose
real
everything.
rubber hits the road is when you decide which holes are entrances and which holes are exits. That's where the
Aren't
real
they
difference
all
is made.
both entrances and exits?
Well,
I don't know if I made like a funny joke or what. Why are you laughing? Is it funny?
it's rude.
What?
I think the real question is, what are we all drinking today? Because this is getting awfully weird rather quickly.
I haven't
Yeah.
even started drinking. I've had 2 drinks of my wine.
Had 2 sips of Guinness. 2 sips.
I
Some
have
beer? All right.
neck oil.
What is neck? Is that beer?
That's really nice. It's IPA.
It's an
Ooh.
IPA,
Oh,
yeah.
I would not drink that.
Yeah, it's good. I
I
like
like
that one.
sours and stouts. I don't really drink beer very much.
I had sours.
What are you drinking, Garrett?
I'm awfully basic right now. It's 12 p.m. right here, so I have some.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I have some peppermint mocha latte with.
Did you put Bailey's in it?
Bailey's Belgian chocolate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With mint.
I almost
Yep.
brought a Kahlua and cream because I make my own Kahlua at home. And so we'll just do like heavy whipping cream and Kahlua. Really good.
Ooh. Yeah,
I've
I,
heard
had,
like
I got this
homemade- it's-
milk frother recently, and it's phenomenal. You just put the
Oh,
milk
that-
and the Bailey's in there, and then you just pour it in your coffee. It's phenomenal.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what those are.
Kahlua? It's
Yeah.
like a coffee liqueur.
Oh, okay.
It's really
I
good.
know what Kahlua is. Yeah.
Yeah, just make
You
it
don't know
from
Bailey's? They
scratch.
don't have Bailey's over there?
No, we got Bailey's.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm drinking a Syrah from Sicily. Sometimes my
Nice.
husband goes overseas and brings me back wine.
Nice.
I've just
Oh,
had a
that's
glass
always
of red
good.
wine.
Also, my
just to
favorite
prime
winery
myself.
just had a Black Friday sale, so I just got 2 new cases of wine because I have a
Ooh.
drinking problem.
Cases. That's
Okay,
phenomenal.
but normally they're like $25 for one bottle, but I got a whole case for $99. So of course I'm not going to buy one case, I'm going to buy 2 cases, and honestly I should have bought 3 because the shipping is just as expensive as the wine. So,
Well, is
but
the sale still going on? Are you going to capitalize on this?
no, Black Friday only, and my wine fridge is full.
So that's the
So-
problem. You need another wine fridge.
You have a wine fridge?
My wine fridge is really big. It can hold like 169 bottles of wine.
That's
But you have
cellar,
a fridge
Danny. That's
dedicated to
cellar.
wine.
Yeah, of course I have a fridge dedicated to wine. Do you not have a fridge dedicated?
No,
Do you have a
but
beer fridge?
No, but I'm jealous now. I kind of want
Danny.
one.
Danny, have you not seen what's going on in the UK right now? We don't even have fridges dedicated to food anymore. It's
Speaking
Well,
of
I
that,
have-
what's going on with all this silent speech and people getting arrested standing in front of freaking abortion clinics and all this stuff?
Yeah, what is
what's
going
up
on
over
over
there?
Ollie.
Ollie, Ollie, take it away.
Nothing to do with me. I've not done it.
What are you doing, Ollie? Are you standing in front of abortion clinics?
I would say that the country has just gone fucking mental.
Well, that happened a long time ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's bowed down for far too long, and it's paying the consequences now. It's hard to turn the ship around.
You just stop and turn around.
So, no, the thing is that it's regardless of how it might seem on social media, and like so, you see lots of things. You know about the people getting arrested for posts and stuff like that. I've said some shit. Obviously the Daily Conspiracy Podcast X is registered to Ollie's house, not mine. Ollie's not been arrested yet for things I've said, which is really weird because I've tried. And
Wait, you're trying to get Ollie arrested?
just as like
I've actually rang him
Do
a few
I get
times
to
and
be your
said,
new
"Lee,
co-host?"
just be careful with that."
I'm in. I
Is this
definitely
part of your review ploy? If you guys exceed 2,000 reviews, Ollie's going to go stand in front of the abortion clinic?
look.
As Hitler, apparently.
Okay,
because
wait, what was the review thing?
Hitler.
Did you reach it? Your review incentive thing.
No, I think we're going to fall short by like 200, maybe 150 or something like that.
Thank God for that.
Well, let's just get this out of the way. Let's spread some Christmas joy. Hit up all of our Spotify pages, 5-star review. Follow us if you're
Yes.
not. Let's get this out of the way.
That's
Please
a
leave
good
a nice
point.
review because I can't read them because it breaks my heart.
No,
there
but
are
this-
people that are
this
really
is-
mean.
This is a good point because there's people going to listen to this podcast that might not listen to the Daily Conspiracy Podcast, and if that's the case, what are you doing with your life, losers? But
That's why they don't listen to you because you're mean to them. I'm
Only if
nice
they
to the
don't
people that follow
listen.
me. No, I'm nice.
yeah, have you read your reviews? It's not working.
I don't read my reviews. That's how I know it's working.
Well, that's the good thing about Spotify. It's just a star rating. Just hit the 5, hit submit, and you're
Until
done.
they comment. Garrett, have you read the comments?
I love the
Because-
comments. Recently,
No,
I got
you guys
this
are
hater on one of my
psychopaths.
YouTube shorts, and I had a great time conversing with him, and he gave up.
You guys are psychos. I don't read the comments. You go read my comments and then tell me only the nice ones.
Should I join the banter on your comment section?
Garrett's in there being like a comment warrior. Thank God for him.
The only answer to horrible comments is the algorithm thanks you for your service. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
My service to my country?
No, their service to the algorithm.
Oh,
But yeah, we were going to do a whole thing where if we can get 2,000 reviews, we're at 1,800 and something at the minute on Spotify. If we can get 2,000 by the end of next week, Ollie's going to go to his family dinner dressed as Adolf Hitler. That was the idea.
Okay, Ollie, but what is your family's stance on Hitler, though? Like, are they going to be really upset?
I would
about
like
it?
They love him.
Okay, that tells us everything we need to know.
Good answer.
He's going as Hitler anyway.
No, so this year, which is, I mean, it'd be nice to hit 2,000, but at the same time, I'm a man of my word, and you know,
He doesn't want to have to go.
I don't really want to have to do this because my mum and dad are coming here, but not only that, my vegan auntie and uncle are coming here.
Ooh.
Ah.
Are you
So-
gonna feed them meat?
Well, no, sorry, they're not vegan. They do eat fish.
So they're pest.
Pescatarian.
They're a
Yeah.
pest.
You could just feed them fish for Christmas dinner.
I'm gonna give them some fish. Like I'll give them some smoked salmon and all that, and maybe
That sounds
stuff
delicious.
a bit of bacon inside it, just for shits and giggles.
I think that they would taste it. Bacon's got a pretty strong flavor.
Do you know though? The weird thing is, they came to my mum and dad's house like 2 years ago, and they went, "Is that turkey free range?" And
free
Yes.
range on my property? I
I
went out
will
and shot
have
it this
some.
morning.
we'll have some. So if a turkey is apparently being able to run around the yard, you can eat it.
Yeah, if it's tasted freedoms.
So why is that? Why not that way? Is that a free range cow? Yes. Get it
Well,
eaten.
there are a lot of places that don't have free range cows. They just like grow up in like indoors or on like a cement pad, and that's why there's like that's why there's a difference between like grass fed beef and like actual beef that's decent.
Mm.
So
Well, it tastes so good, so I ain't ever going vegetarian. But
I mean, it tastes different though. You can taste like the difference between like a cow that's just lived inside and not ranged, not been out to eat, not been to pasture, and then the cows that just eat the grass and live its life like normal before it dies.
well,
We treat the animals really good on our property before we kill them and eat them.
Yeah, they're people.
They're not people. Goodness. My pig's name is Bits. Bacon Bits.
you have a pet pig and you're going to eat it?
He's not a pet. He's an eating pig. We are fattening him up to eat. He's fat too.
Who's
You didn't know I
okay?
had a pig? Everyone knows I have a pig. I
know.
also
Everyone
had a
has a
bunch
pig.
of rabbits too. But this morning we had to kill the last 3 rabbits that we had. We're not going to eat them though because they're too old. But we did feed them to the dogs.
Why did you have to kill them?
Nice.
Were they?
Okay, so
were they about to turn?
I didn't have to kill them.
You just want to kill. them.
No. Okay, so we had 4 rabbits, and then we went on vacation. One of the rabbits had babies, and they started eating the babies. So all the babies died, but the mama also wasn't doing well, so she died at night. But because we had 4, we had like 2 pairs that were kind of like friends. So one of the rabbits died. Now the other 2 started picking on the one that like didn't have a pair anymore because they could easily gang up on it. So they were like making her bloody every single day. So we needed to get rid of her because she was just living a miserable life. Well, then the other rabbit had babies, and then all those babies froze to death because it's been so cold outside. And we tried to keep them alive, and we did okay for a couple days, but then it just got so cold they all died. Well, the rabbits just weren't thriving, so we were like, we can't let them live like this. So we just killed them, and then in the spring we'll get new rabbits and we'll breed them and we'll eat them.
Before it gets
Just
cold.
can we reverse just a second? So, rabbits are cannibals.
No, they only eat the babies if like they're sick or if they aren't going to survive. Like they'll kill them.
You'd thought they could just like pick them out of the nest and take them and put them elsewhere, but no, they break the rule of being vegetarians just for that moment.
Apparently, yeah.
Dirty bastards.
But they're pretty cute.
What, when they're eating a baby?
I mean, I don't know what they were eating. I wasn't here. I was not.
That's a real
guy
thing.
that was watching my house had to
Rabbits
take
eat
care of
their
all
own
of that.
young.
We had to look it up because I didn't think it was a thing either, but apparently it is.
I had rabbits when I was a kid, and they had the babies. I knew that.
I didn't know that. We had to look
Pretty
it up.
grim. They were pets as well. They weren't.
Oh, ours are meat rabbits. So ours are literally bred and raised so I can eat them. Tastes like
I
chicken.
mean, it's still rabbit. It doesn't know that. It's there thinking, oh, family. No.
Right. And we feed them, like we take care of them, we pet them, we love them.
Have you guys seen this 3D printed meat?
Thanks, Ollie. Thank you.
Yes. That stuff's pretty terrifying.
It's weird.
Oh, Ollie.
I'm not horrified. I'm just really warm. This jumper is, I would say,
Is that what you call a sweater?
Yeah.
We need to go back to this conversation.
It's probably about as thick as a rabbit's penis. It's a real girthy
Have
jumper.
you ever seen a rabbit's penis?
Regardless of that, it's not a system
Anyway.
of measurement.
Sure it's not.
I've seen a rabbit, the little fluffy thing.
Okay, wait. We kind of breezed over what's going on in your country. Are you guys going to get shut down? Are you going to get arrested?
No, I don't think so. I think there's, oddly enough, I was having this discussion with someone this afternoon. First of all, things are never as bad as they are on social media. Do you know what I mean? We're not quite
Yes,
North Korea yet, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I do think we've got some pretty rough times ahead of us. Definitely, because I don't think the government that I think everybody's going to vote in as like the savior government, I think are going to let people down, and then I think that the disappointment of that is probably going to put us somewhere like, you know, you see all these like big mass demonstrations in Europe. It's because it's like the reason they're happening like Europe and stuff like that, and they're not happening in the UK is because we're still pretty comfortable in the UK. It's just bills are a little bit more expensive, but like 90% of people are still getting on just fine. So it's only when that 90% of people start to struggle a little bit more, I think you're going to see some issues.
It's like North Korea. Like they don't tell you exactly what's going on. You see a different thing. North Korea is probably lovely, you know.
I don't think North Korea is lovely. I think they I don't think that at all. I understand what you mean, though.
I've got friends that have been on holiday to North Korea.
On holiday to North Korea? Why?
Yeah, because they wanted to see what it was like. They wanted to see what the situation was, and they had the opportunity to go. You have to go through like a vetting process and all that. They landed at the airport. Oddly enough, I had the guy on my old podcast to talk about it because I thought it was that interesting. And he was saying like you're never left. You can't just like go to North Korea and then go for a walk. It's like you get off of the plane, you're taken to your hotel, you're given like a list of options of things you can do, and then you're chaperoned to these things. And he was saying the really weird one was they went to a large restaurant, and he said we would have probably fitted like maybe 200-300 people in it. Like it was quite a large space. They were the only people in the restaurant, and he said I am 100% convinced that if we hadn't have gone there, that restaurant would have remained closed. It was
They have
just
to cook their own food.
No, there was
they opened the restaurant
full
for them.
service. Yeah, full service. But he's saying like the only reason that restaurant was open and operational is because these crazy motherfuckers went on holiday there.
Wow.
He said it was as close to being like living inside a George Orwell novel as you could
We should
possibly
do
get.
that.
What?
I mean,
Go to North Korea, Ollie?
Yeah.
You go. I will stay
Yes.
here, and you tell me how it is. I'm gonna go to the Bahamas. Actually,
I'll go.
I have
I'll
plans to go to Italy
I'll
next
get the
year.
haircut, everything.
you've already
Your hair's already pretty short.
No, but I'll get the North Korean haircut.
Yeah, it's almost there.
I think you get to pick about 3 different
Oh my gosh.
different ones.
Yeah, you're
I
one
actually,
of them.
when Trump was inaugurated and he was in office officially, I lost some patrons because in Canada they were telling them that we were going to invade. And down here we were like, what? Like, never heard of it. But in Canada they were like, yeah, America's coming to invade us and take us over. Well, turns out that was not the case. But there's a lot of Canadian territories, like 3 or 4 of them, that want to be a part of the U.S. now.
It doesn't surprise me. I find Canada really
I don't know
weird.
if that's true, actually.
I don't understand how they voted like their government in again. That's like a complete outsider.
Because they're
It's true.
stealing the elections, obviously.
Maybe, but there doesn't seem to be the complaining though, does there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Maybe
up on.
Canadians are too nice.
I think they are. I think that they wouldn't want to be a part of the U.S. because we're assholes.
I think these two things can be true at once.
Garrett, what are you working on right now? What episode?
In terms of the podcast,
Yeah, of course.
just started up with season 2 on ancient history.
Wait, okay. How does your podcast set up? So do you take a break in between your seasons?
So honestly, I really had no kind of course of action. At the moment, season 1 was just kind of grand conspiracies, kind of giving an introduction into all the massive things that kind of guide the pendulum and help it swing. Then the ancient history is going to be that like introduction phase. So it's about 36 episodes. That's going to go from Atlantis up to the modern era. And then season 3 is going to be world wars, all global panic attacks, 9/11, freaking the Vegas shooting, all that kind of stuff. And then in between season 2, I'm really interested in like philosophy and like that stoic mindset. So I'm going to be dropping like every 2 or 3 episodes, something along that realm. Actually, the first one comes out Thursday. And it's about kind of the control of your mind via the digital age. So it's pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. I just narrated an audiobook like that.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So
It was good.
but that's what I'm up to.
That is, I did Atlantis. When did I do Atlantis? In November? October. I did it in October. It feels like it was yesterday, but also it feels like it was a really long time ago. So.
Do you think it was real?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I don't know if it's like the mega city that it was supposed to be. I think it was more of like a global, like,
right.
Yeah,
I think the capital was the mega city that everyone talks about, but I think it was a global civilization versus like a just the city. I think it was everything.
Absolutely.
Do you think that they escaped to underground?
I don't know. I mean, we know that the people of that time, some of them had what we would consider, I guess, extraterrestrial powers, so they could have survived the flood beyond like the Ark as we know it. So I don't know if they necessarily escaped underground or just had some sort of ability to survive it.
Were there multiple floods though?
Now that's interesting because there's a lot of different evidence that says there could have been multiple floods or different catastrophic events that happened kind of throughout history in that era of time.
Because we have the biblical flood, but was the biblical flood also the flood of Atlantis? And I don't think they were the same.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, honestly, they're also not necessarily around the same time period. Like it's hard to tie those together. So yeah, no, I think that's 100% correct.
So are we gonna? I've heard rumors that a new, like a huge, massive tsunami is coming that will look like a flood soon. So are we gonna see a big flood, not like, but it'll be a tsunami that causes it?
I mean, I think we could, because if you look at like the global meteor catastrophe that allegedly happened during the time of Atlantis to cause some of this issue and like the ice melt and everything to bury Antarctica underwater, I think it's possible. I mean, if you look at all the stuff going on astrologically, there could potentially be some sort of big thing to hit the ocean that just freaking causes some panic. I mean, what's supposed to happen tomorrow? Supposedly there's a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like
what
who
tomorrow?
knows?
Yeah,
tomorrow's supposed to be like the end of the world or something. I'm not sure, but
like a huge disaster. Well, so Candace Owens has been saying that the second week of December there's going to be like some like 9/11 style like massive event, and then now there's rumors that tomorrow there's going to be something. Although, okay, we have to take it back that like in September there was supposed to be the rapture, and nothing happened because people on the internet are crazy. I mean, okay. I say that because we are also on the internet and we are crazy. So anything could happen or nothing could happen. I plan on going Christmas shopping tomorrow. I don't have time for this.
I found it weird that the guy that there was a X profile that popped up. I think it was the week before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and he put one post up saying, "Wouldn't it be hilarious if somebody like Charlie Kirk was shot this week?" And then immediately closed the account down.
Yeah,
I believe that account came like back online or last week and just wrote like December 14th, Donald Trump, and that was the only thing it put out, which I thought was weird.
We'll see what happens. Pray for us.
It'll be interesting. I think it kind of goes back to Lee's point, though, that social media makes everything look worse than it actually is. So in reality, do we know what's going to happen? Absolutely not. Tomorrow could come and go and nothing happens and it is what it is. But then we're going to have all the...
Could you imagine what life would have been like if we had social media when 9/11 happened? Right. So like to that point,
God.
social media makes everything worse. 9/11 was fucked.
Yeah.
Like how much worse could social media have made that?
Yep.
A million times worse.
I think the world would have imploded.
Take it back. Like, look at the Cuban Missile Crisis. Now add social media and AI generated content. Do you know what I mean? Like when everyone's on the edge thinking nuclear war is going to start, and the next thing is you get a TikTok that shows you New York being nuked.
Yeah,
you know?
That's wild.
We go back to the concept right here, Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, see, I've got this theory that it's and as for a conspiracy podcast, this might not be the best theory to have for somebody, for any of us, and certainly not for the listeners listening. I have a theory that all conspiracy theories are bullshit. None of it. Wait, this is the conspiracy theory. None of it's true. Like all of it is made up bullshit. But we've been so damaged by social media.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I
could hear you before. You all right?
I fucked up my microphone.
Oh.
Because I laughed too hard, and it was like your microphone's unplugged.
It's
because I had to hold it.
That social media has fucked us so much that it's not just like a couple of people now. You know how when the internet first came around, the crazies were really easy to spot on YouTube. You know, like you got some really crazy people. Those people don't seem to be on the internet anymore.
No, they've been replaced by us.
Because it's everybody. And so social media has damaged just the human race to the point we are all living in like a level of psychosis.
So it's interesting you mentioned that. And I recommend you guys check it out, whoever's listening, the episode that drops on Thursday morning, into the concept of control in like the digital age, because it's completely destroyed our psyche, like absolutely entirely. Mm-hmm. And our attention span is so short now that we can't even hold a conversation without picking up our phone. We have these like illusions that our phone's vibrating when it's really not. And
that happened to me when I was in boot camp. Because you don't have your phone. And I literally like kept checking my back pocket for my phone. I mean, this was years ago. This was a lot of years ago now.
It's a sign you're lonely, that.
I was lonely.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. Like we have no human connection anymore. And from like a base level, human connection is like how we live. And we're completely steering clear from that. And you look back at like some of the Stoic writings and the philosophy from like Plato and Marcus Aurelius, and back when they wrote this literature, they kind of hinted toward this being an issue. And in that episode, it kind of digs into some of that research.
I don't agree with that. But I'm okay.
No?
I have to say this, that I'm an extrovert and I seek out human contact. So, which is why when I come on your podcast, I talk to you for like a million hours before we actually get recorded or after we get recorded, because I like talking to people. I thrive on human contact. So I seek out like physical, like human face-to-face conversations. I like several times a week, I have it like planned that I go and see people, because I just sit in my office by myself, lonely.
But that's you as an individual, though.
Which is also why I agree to go on the Daily Conspiracy Podcast so frequently.
If you think about like when you go into a restaurant and you see a family sitting there and a couple of them are sitting on their phone.
I get so mad.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I would say a good 75% of the population globally has this crisis. And even though you personally are seeking out this connection, it's because that's you as an individual. It's not.
We're not all like that. We're not all that bad.
They probably do that when they're having sex as well.
Oh, no. That would be awful. Like they're watching porn while we can't talk about this.
No. I think they're probably just like
on social media,
replying
just
to an email or
This is why there's a divorce epidemic in our country, because people aren't having sex properly.
I've just
terrible.
such a depressing thought because of what you just said, Garrett. Because like people always say like look, attention spans are dead low and stuff like that. And,
Oh yeah.
but maybe I've always thought, well, hang on, like long form podcasts are thriving, like long form content.
That's true.
Thriving. So how would that be the case? And I've just realized that it might not be, but people might not listen to Joe Rogan for 3 hours because they want to listen to Joe Rogan or because they find it interesting. Subconsciously, they're listening to it because it's a sideshow watching two people be locked into a conversation. It's so rare.
That's a good point.
That's the hook. Just the fact that two people are talking to each other.
But I mean, I'm just as guilty of this. I think like I'm doing dishes or cleaning or with my son and I have one of my headphones in and I'm listening to something. I'm not necessarily paying attention to one or two of the things because you can't. Us as humans have to focus on one task. We can't multitask. So it's like you're missing 50% of each thing you're trying to do. And then you're like, fuck, what did I just listen to?
I don't think that's necessarily because like I'll listen to books or podcasts or something while I'm doing the dishes, and it's because like the dishes are so mundane to me that I'm like, let me listen to this book or let me listen. I just finished a 15 book series, so I'm a little depressed right now. But like, let me listen to this podcast. Let me listen to something because doing the dishes is so boring. This makes it fun because then I want to do the dishes because they have to get done anyway or fold the laundry. But it's because I'm listening to something that it's like, okay, well, this is a really good dedicated time for me to listen to this while I do this mundane task.
Yeah.
But I
and
do
think
try
we've
not to do that while I'm playing with my kids because they need that dedicated time, like one-on-one, where like I'm paying attention to them and we're playing like Cars or something I really don't want to play, but they want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we have become better at being able to do that. Like we can focus on one thing with more of our attention and then still be able to do something else and accomplish the task with the mundane things that you said. But it's pretty interesting.
I think it's task dependent and that sort of thing. And
I agree.
Like the not to be that guy that does something and then brings it up in every conversation he ever does ever since then. But I only realized that when I started doing jiu-jitsu. Because
you mean rolling around with guys on the ground being gay?
Oh yeah, but it's so difficult.
So how many holes do you have in your pants again?
Every single time you do jujitsu, every single time you send me a message, you're like, "I've been doing jujitsu." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself. You're gay as fuck."
Listen, you said you crave human contact. I just want to be hugged. That's it. And if
your love language is physical touch.
Yeah, and it's like, and if that involves like being hugged just before someone tries to break my arm, then so fucking be it. But
okay, are you hugged more or are you like armbarred more though?
I had a really, really nasty armbar the other day. Actually, it really fucking hurt. Like, really, really hurt for days. But the thing is that I've never noticed this with someone before. Like, and I played drums for most of my life, and I used to think that was quite difficult. But
anybody can play the drums.
Oh, clearly. But the level of concentration when you're rolling with somebody and you know they're either going to try and hurt you or they're going to try and make you lose consciousness.
Or make you come.
Or bump you. It's like, so if you've got like a group of maybe like 10 other people on the mat at the same time, I've never experienced something like this where so much of my attention span's taken up. They disappear. I forget there's other people there. If there's music on, that disappears as well. It's almost like your brain's fucking like, what don't I need here? I don't need to pay attention to these other people. I don't need to pay attention to this sound. I need to try and work out why this guy's sticking his throat, or like his arms around my throat. The spitting in
term called hypervigilance. It's used in law enforcement and the military. That's exactly what you're describing.
Yeah, and it's
oh, I didn't have any of that when I was in the military.
What did you have?
Oh, I slept. Okay, the context. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Danny was on watch one day in September, and something really bad happened.
I wasn't what? I was on watch one day in September. My husband was also on watch, and he was like, "Hey, you want to come over and hang out?" It took him 7.5 hours to be like, "Hey, you want to come over to my house and hang out?" And I was like, "No, absolutely not." And that's the beginning of our love story. I was like, "I don't want to hang out with you," and he was like, "Come on," and I was like, "Fuck, okay, I'll do it."
That's weird. Even though that, like, it's funny your mind went there, because even though you were essentially too young for it to be your fault, I was trying to make the joke that you were sleeping when 9/11 happened.
I wasn't sleeping when 9/11 happened.
But it's interesting that that's where your brain just went.
Because that's our, like, the actual story of how we actually, like, started hanging out together is because we were on watch one day. I get it now. I drink half this bottle of wine already. And I have things to do after this. It's only, what, like 2:45 my time.
I've got things to do. I've got to fucking go out and drive to the shops.
We are going out. We're going somewhere after this.
That's
oh
fine.
my gosh.
Is it a bar?
You have much fun
Well, you could say that. My parents have built a dive bar in their garage.
Nice.
No, I'm going to drop my kids off so my parents can watch them.
Oh.
I don't want to watch my own kids.
So you can go further indulge in your bottle of wine.
No, we're going Christmas shopping tomorrow, and I don't want to take them with us.
I see.
Goodness. I'm going to drink the whole bottle of wine while I'm on this with you.
See, I've done that before.
I'm not doing that. I'll get car sick.
With you, and it's like, then all of a sudden I've got to suddenly go to the toilet. It's me that's got to go to the toilet, and I've got to run back in the shop while the wife waits in the car. And then I have to open the boot and load all the presents in, and I'm like, distract the kids. They know I've gone in there to get them the presents.
We're not gonna do Santa, but like I'm still gonna buy them presents, and like I still want them to be a surprise. I don't want them to know all the presents.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go Christmas shopping, and I'm gonna get them something. I don't know. I don't have a plan. Typically, I know. Like I'm going in. I'm like, this is exactly what we're getting for the kids. I have no idea what we're getting this week. Oh well, okay. We do have to get them helmets because we bought them a dirt bike.
Oh.
So I have to get helmets for them.
Say hello to medical bills.
Okay, well, we were in the ER a couple, like at the beginning of November. We were in the ER because my son had like scraped up his whole face, and I was like, "Yeah, we'll be back. I'm buying them a dirt bike for Christmas." And she was like, "Just get them helmets." I was like, "Okay." So I was like telling her, "Yeah, we'll see you again." But this guy, he's got like bruises on his head already. He hits his head more than anybody I've ever met in my whole life, and I'm wondering if it's like a guy trait. Like, I just don't know, because I grew up with sisters. Like, I've got boys now, and I have no idea what I'm doing with these guys. It's like, let my husband take the lead on this. Yeah. Like, but a dirt bike, I'm getting on that dirt bike. Like, I want to play with it.
I felt really bad today. I was in the hallway and chasing my youngest, and I grabbed him and made him jump, and he turned around and just headbutted the door handle.
Oh, Lee, somebody's offering to give you a hug. Look.
Photos sent to the Daily Spirits Podcast at gmail.com. If you could send a small vial of spit as well, that would be
Don't do that. Do not do that. He'll try to clone you. It's gonna get weird. Do not do that. Don't do that at all.
Are you gonna start selling bathwater, Lee?
Oh yes, he is. He's on OnlyFans already. He's selling feet pics.
Do you know? I was so upset about that. Right? I thought years ago. No, I had this idea years ago that, as someone that works in construction, that you get so beaten up feet in construction, and I thought to myself, like, you know what? I bet there's some freaks out there that I'd love to see like battered men's feet. And then I thought nothing else of it. And then some motherfucker made like something like 2.5 million on OnlyFans with my idea. Should have done it.
But batteredfeet.com.
You know, everybody that's making a lot of money on OnlyFans is sold out to the government.
Yeah, I think there's levels. Like, if somebody wants a picture of feet, like, fine. I don't.
Have you ever tried to sell your feet?
I don't think anyone would want to buy them. I mean, I wouldn't sell them.
You have some very odd fans, and I
thought you were going to say you've got some very odd feet. I'm like, oh, you know.
No, like I've been on your
Danny's
podcast.
my number one subscriber.
I saw this TikTok the other day, and I sent Lee a message, and I was like, Lee, I think you and I are workplace besties.
That's how lonely she's getting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad.
Look how jealous you've made Ollie.
Yeah.
I told you we were supposed to keep that a secret.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ollie. He said in your defense, he did say that Ollie comes first.
He's never shown me his feet, but I've seen them.
That's because you're a stalker. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I normally go live on TikTok to edit my episodes because I hate editing my episodes. And if I'm live on TikTok, then I can't be playing games on my phone. And I also can't be distracted and then miss editing something because people are like watching me. It is a cruel form of punishment. Anyway, so I was doing that and I was editing my Agenda 2030 episode, which I don't know when it's coming out. Whenever. It's not out yet. I know that for sure. And TikTok Live kicked me off.
Bastards.
Which tells me, no. You know what that tells me? That I was onto something. They were like, because everything else I've done, they're like, oh, that's fine. You want to do Atlantis. You want to do like Area 51. I don't know, whatever else I was doing recently. Cecil Hotel. All these different things. Lilith, fine. You want to do Men in Black? I did Men in Black. You want to do Agenda 2030? Mm-mm. You want to connect Agenda 2030 to the New World Order? Absolutely fucking not. They kicked me off. Okay, that's not true. They did not kick me off. They gave me a warning that said my TikTok live would not be suggested to anybody and that nobody could search for it. Which means like
This is bad.
right? Basically, they're like, we're not kicking you off, but nobody can find you. And I was like, okay.
We're telling you we're shadow banning you.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, this is important. This is big.
TikTok and I have been battling.
That's because you keep
weird.
getting banned.
It is
on
weird.
TikTok. Me too.
I do, yeah.
I get so
we
many.
stopped posting to TikTok because we've had loads of videos removed of stuff.
Oh, I have a bunch of followers on TikTok now.
Yeah, no, I mean
me
we built up some followers pretty quickly,
Nope.
and then
I dropped my phone. Hold on.
we kind of abandoned it because I can't work out what its purpose is, because some people say that it's like Chinese Communist Party trying to like destroy Western civilization. So right, it's fine. I can understand that. I can get down with the idea of that. So why would they censor things? If that was true, they'd want all of the crazy shit there, because the crazy shit is what makes people argue with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good. They leave some of the crazy shit on there though.
It's not as good as it used to be though. Like
That's true.
TikTok was fucking awesome for a while. Now it's like every
I
10,
don't have that
10
many
videos
followers.
is the fucking.
I lied
Fist
to
fight
myself.
earth.
Go away. I lied to myself. Sorry.
Well,
I thought I was more popular than I was.
yeah,
I have 7,000 followers. Does that count for something?
we got 12,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fuck it. TikTok doesn't matter.
TikTok doesn't matter, but I've got 12,000 followers.
Yeah.
And nobody likes my posts anymore.
That's it. Yeah,
I hate how their algorithm works. I post 20 videos and they all do great, and then one gets banned and I get silenced for the next 20.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like, how do you promote your podcast if you're not on TikTok? I guess you're on Instagram. You don't promote your Instagram either. You're actually really bad at social media.
You guys don't self-promote at all. Like,
Do you know-
where's
do you
your
know
audience
what?
coming from?
Do you know
Yeah,
why?
who the fuck follows you?
Yeah.
Lots of people. Listen, let me. How
It's
many
me.
times?
I'm following you.
How many times have you seen a clip on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Instagram, or a post from a podcast, and then bothered going into the comments, bothered clicking to the link and going and listen to the show?
I have done that.
I have never done it. I have
That's
never
because-
listened.
That's because you don't care. I have seen clips on TikTok or on Instagram where I'm like, ooh, I want to listen to that podcast, and then I go and do it. Or I have also like been listening to a podcast that I like, and I hear an ad for a different podcast, and I will go listen to that podcast.
I've never done that.
I've
never.
also
We
like
call
when I
supporting somebody.
Yeah, I
I've
really
never
care
done
about
that.
other people. You support me.
Well, I just like the
Not a lot, because I
Makes-
told Taylor about your mean comments the other day, and he laughed.
what mean comments?
Well, when we were going back and forth about your son asking if I was AI and just pretend, and then I was like trying to prove myself to your son, be like, no, I'm a real person. Let me. First of all, this motherfucker wanted to see me do a handstand. Let's start there. I can't do a handstand. You know what I can do? A cartwheel. Okay, I don't want to brag, but I was in color guard. I could throw a flag in the air, spin underneath it, and catch it under my leg. But no, he didn't want to see that. He wanted
If
to see
you'd
a
have done that,
handstand.
he'd definitely thought you were AI.
Exactly. So anyway, I tried to do this handstand. The guy was like, not impressed. That was really bad. And I was like, yeah, no shit. I'm not good at handstands. I don't know why that was like the thing. What if, anyway, I'm not trying to get in a fight with an 8-year-old.
He's not even here. He's asleep.
Tell him I'm mad at him. You tell him that. And anyway, so I am trying to prove myself. And then I'm like, why am I trying to prove myself to this 8-year-old? And then I'm like, why am I trying to prove myself to my other friend's daughter as well? Telling her that I'm famous. She doesn't believe me. And honestly, I'm not famous. And, but I'm trying to lie to her. I'm trying to convince her that I'm famous. And I was close, but then she was like, Danny, I can't Google you. And I was like, you could. You don't want to. And then we got into this fight, and I was like, I gotta have something going for me. Maybe I'm pretty. Maybe I'm smart. I don't know. I can't do a handstand. And Lee was like, well, you look like you smell good. And I was like, fuck. Okay.
Can you imagine?
That's not Ollie. That's not completely true. When you were fishing for compliments, saying,
I wasn't fishing for compliments. I was trying to make myself feel better.
You literally said, "I am pretty, aren't I?" And I
yeah,
said,
I was trying to convince myself.
I said, "You've got nice glasses."
You did say that. He started with glasses, and honestly, I've gotten a lot of compliments on my glasses, so I'll take it.
I think it's the perfect time to highlight this comment right here. Ollie, looks like your mom has a fan. It says, your feet, no thanks, but Ollie's mother's.
Ooh, Ollie. Can you call her?
No, I don't know if you'd want that, mate, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Is this going to be a Christmas special? You're going to be in a Santa outfit with the Hitler stash and holding up the hand with your mother's feet next to you?
That's a good. You know what? People might pay you for that.
Yeah,
I think they will.
I
think it would be a hard enough time explaining why I'm cooking Christmas dinner dressed as Hitler. But I think if I grab my mum and put a foot next to my head, that would be even harder to explain.
Do you know, right? It was the funniest thing.
No.
So, for those people that are listening, thinking, "Oh well, they sound like they're British. They must be from the same place."
They're
actually,
not.
No, there's a body of water between me and Ollie, and we've met each other like in the flesh, like once before. And for those that listen to the podcast, will know I might have said one or two things about Ollie's mother, and they might be deemed horrendous. And he picked me up from a bar in Liverpool where we were gonna drive to his house, and then we were flying out to the States the day after. And this is the first time me and Ollie have actually properly met each other, close enough to touch each other. And
were you touching each other though?
I think we had a quick hug. You were in the car, so it was an awkward.
We had a hug, and as I was driving, every so often I'd put my hand on his knee.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah,
you guys are gay as fuck.
It's an automatic, isn't it? So like your hand's got to do something. But so next thing is I turned around and said, "Oh, so are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing?" And he said, "Oh, we've got to go to my parents' house because my printer's broke, and we need to print the tickets off for tomorrow." I'm like, Ollie, I can't go to your parents' house. Like, every other word I've said about your mother has been about her having an OnlyFans account that she obviously doesn't have.
That poor lady.
I was.
She's probably a really nice lady too. She's probably so lovely. Kind.
She's lovely. His dad was really nice as well, and I was genuinely nervous. And then in 2 minutes, I thought actually his mum is pretty fit, and his dad clearly wanted me to be his son.
Mm.
They just plowed him with wine.
I know.
for like
They're like, here, just have this. We're drinking. You should drink too.
oh dear.
Okay, but I do need to address this. Hold on. Okay, so there's a comment here. It says, Agenda 2030 plans are out there for all to see, though. Okay, but not all Agenda 2030 plans are connecting it to the New World Order.
Are they not? In my head,
if you just go to the UN and you just like look at the plans, you're like, oh, that seems nice.
Oh,
and I said that in my episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that seems like good. That seems awesome. Until you dig a little deeper, and you're like, wait a second.
Yeah,
this is a little weird.
It's like the Klaus Schwab thing, isn't it? Like you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. And like when you
that's what Agenda 2030 wants too.
Exactly. When you take like 3 steps back from it, you go, well, there's 2 ways that could be. It's it's fucking communism in general, isn't it? Everyone loves watching Star Trek, but like humans in Star Trek are a fucking socialist society that they never really like they never call it that, but that's what it is. You know, it's like the Earth is like a one world thing where they all go off into the stars to fucking seek out stuff. And
New
it's
life
like
and new civilizations.
I know, I couldn't be bothered.
That's
And
where they go.
but you read these things, you go, oh, it could work. Like all this stuff, it could work. It's like the idea of like socialism could work. The problem is human beings are massively flawed, and it's always going to end in fucking calamity and death and greed.
No, because
Merry
there's a couple
Christmas,
things there's a couple things that human beings do agree on. We all agree about Antarctica. Nobody's been back to the
Yes.
moon.
I don't think we've been there. Where are we on the moon? Let's go around the table, Garrett. I don't know your stance on this.
Let's do it. Let's do a round table on this one.
Moon.
So I had an interesting topic brought up to me. I did a couple episodes of a couple different shows that'll be coming out in December. One of them was the Treble Show. And speaking of technical difficulties, we were doing this on Zoom. And
I do all my episodes on Zoom, which is why I could not figure out StreamYard. By the way,
so we're like almost done with this, right? Last 15 minutes. All my screens go dark, completely black. He can hear me. I can hear him.
how many screens do you have?
I have my 2 monitors and my teleprompter.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah. But like all of them go dark. And I'm like, can you hear me? He's like, yeah, I can hear you. But all the footage from like that point on was corrupted.
Yeah, because they
like,
didn't want you to share what you were sharing.
What the hell just happened? So regardless, that happened. On the moon, they brought up some interesting topics. So someone mentioned like the Mars rover and all this other stuff. And supposedly we have this colony on Mars that's been there forever. And I think it's interesting. Me personally, I don't know if we've ever actually been to the moon. My 2 theories that I'm battling with constantly is like, if we have gone to the moon, then there's like the base on the dark side of the moon. And when we landed, they're like, yeah, you're never coming back here. But then there's the other theory, and I'm more of like the snow globe earther, not necessarily flat, but like it could be flat at the bottom. So when you get into that and you get into the dome theory, you can't exceed the dome. You can't exceed the radiation belt. You can't, like, we don't necessarily have that technology. So I don't know. I'm still fighting that in my head. I don't know what I believe. What do you guys think?
I don't think we went.
Oh, I want to hear Ollie's opinion. I don't want yours anymore.
So I went to my parents last night for dinner.
You live really close to your parents. Ollie, how close are you with your parents? Do you live in their house?
I mean, you could walk to my mum and dad's house from here.
That tracks. Anyway, continue.
It's pretty close.
Are you closer now than you were?
Yes.
And you were pretty close before, weren't you?
I was pretty close, but you couldn't walk before. It had been. You could have done, but you might have.
I mean,
So
I
you're
could
that
walk to my
close, but
parents'
it's
house,
weird to
it's
take
fine.
your mom's foot and put it to your head to take a picture.
No, not to take a picture. If it's,
Yeah, that's
if it's,
weird.
If it was for personal reasons, you know, I just wanted
my
a picture of my mum's foot next to my face. Then that's fine, but to put it on social media is wrong.
Yeah, you don't.
That's fair. That's fair.
You don't.
You should respect your mother.
when you've got to go to bed with them that night.
So I went round last night, and me and my dad, we had a few bottles of wine there, and we did actually I said, Dad, do you know Bart Sabrell? Because we've interviewed Bart Sabrell now. Is it 3 times, Lee? 3 times. It's 3 times, yeah.
3 times, yeah.
And I said to my dad, I said, do you remember I told you about the moon conspiracy guy? And he went, oh, yeah, because my dad's a big believer in the moon. And
Taylor's parents are too. We had a whole argument.
Yeah. I tried to show him a bit of Danny Jones, Bart Sabrell with the astronaut. And it was like it was burning his fucking eyes to watch it. He wouldn't. He's like he didn't want to even listen or see it or anything. And I'm like, well, just watch this bit. Just watch this bit. And he's like, no, it's a load of bollocks. I don't want to know. So then I'm saying, are you that sure we went to the moon? If you're that sure, why will you not watch this? I said, I'll tell you why, Dad, because you're not. You just feel like you've got to say that because you saw it on television. And then he kind of, we went back and forth a bit. And I went, come on, what percentage are you? 100% then we went to the moon. He went, no, I'm not 100%. I'm 95%. So there's 5%. You're saying there's 5% that you don't think we watched the moon from this piece of footage of Neil Armstrong going down the ladder.
How come nobody else has gone to the moon? What is that noise, Ollie? What is happening there?
Sorry, I think it's me. Yeah, it's me.
Oh, Garrett, what's going on?
There's some remodeling going on in the kitchen. They're making noise.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love remodels.
It actually worked out great. I mean, there was a little pinhole leak. I mean, sorry to distract this. Pinhole leak under the sink. Went on forever. All of a sudden, one night, I hear this hissing, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I look under the kitchen. I don't see anything. It's the middle of the night. And I keep hearing it, so I take a flashlight to it, and sure as shit, there's a small little pinhole leak. Well, apparently, this is going on for months, so it destroyed the drywall on the whole back wall of the kitchen where the sink is. And then all of a sudden, the insurance company is like, well, this is a little too far, so you get a whole new kitchen. Great.
Nice.
That's awesome. I bet your wife is happy.
Yeah.
You missed an opportunity there. You could have gone, oh, that noise. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but she keeps moaning upstairs. We think we've got a ghost. You know.
Don't joke
I don't
about
know what
ghosts.
the hell
I
they're
had
doing.
a ghost.
It does sound like a
You
ghost.
didn't
It
have
sounds like they're cutting not drywall, tile. Are you?
They're probably
retiling?
cutting something. I don't know what's going on.
Backsplash?
I think this is a perfect time to highlight this comment, though. So just Marcus Dave says, Defo went. There's literally stuff left there, but images faked. If you're still on the live stream, what's your take on this? Because, like, if we actually went, what is the evidence that we went if the images were actually faked?
I think we either went or we didn't went. We didn't go. I've been drinking. This is why I don't drink and podcast at the same time. We had this conversation. If we went, we found something that we did not. We either found something or we were told don't come back. My dad's theory. So my dad's like the OG conspiracy theorist in my family. It's definitely not me, which is great for dinner time conversation. We have a great time. Taylor's family is not. Those poor people. Anyway, so if we went, my dad thinks it's a watchtower. So there's like people up there, something up there watching us.
like a Truman Show type situation.
Maybe, or like aliens, like trying to make sure, like maybe my dad's theory is that like we're almost like Australia, right? Like we are the inmates in the prison, and they're just watching us because whatever we did generations ago, but now we're all a little wonky. Watch us destroy each other. I wonder about it being like a lighthouse almost. The moon, because of the way that it rotates, like the light rotates around, which was a thought that I had one night just like out by the fire. I was like, what if the moon is a lighthouse? And Taylor was like, that was weird. What? But I don't know. I don't think we went in general, but if we did go, that could explain why they destroyed like all the blueprints, why they destroyed all the like everything to get there. They destroyed everything because they were like, we found something, and then also why nobody else is gone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
no
the
other
big
country
problem.
has tried to go back. So to me, it makes more sense that we went and we were like, ooh, we should never, ever, ever do that again.
What if we never stop going? We never stop going back. Like it's still going on now. You know,
I don't think we're. I don't.
all
think
the
we're going back.
footage that we got was fake. We said this on the podcast the other day. So everything that you see was all just to cover up the fact that we're still there. There's still a mission going on there.
Why would they lie to us about that though?
I think it's
Why would-
possible
why
though,
would they
because
not?
like around that whole time, like through the 40s, 50s, up to the 60s, this is when like the CIA was formed, the NSA was formed, all this moon landing stuff allegedly happened. So like, why would all of this stuff be formed at the exact same time if nothing actually happened? Like they're clearly trying to protect something, whether that's us creating the technology that they don't necessarily want out to the public. And these UFOs are actually like stuff that we designed, whether it's for the extraterrestrials or us to use, regardless, doesn't matter. Like clearly something happened within this 10 to 20 year realm cycle. So I mean, Ollie, I could get with you on that.
But also, that was also when the Antarctica Treaty was signed too, like in that
Yep.
same time frame.
Yeah,
See,
we had all these alien abductions and everything.
Well, this is kind of it's kind of this adjacent now, especially that you brought alien abductions up. Is I was watching a YouTube video of someone talking about this new Spielberg thing that's coming out. Is it coming out next year? This new is it a film or a TV or a series?
I think it's a documentary, isn't it? Like
Yeah, I think it's a
What are you talking
documentary
about?
too.
I have
It's a
not even heard of this.
There's like a big billboard in New York, in the Times Square in LA, and everything promoting.
I don't care
It's
about
got
them.
upside down
Yeah.
eye that it is a silhouette of like I think it's a butchery guard with
Yeah,
I'm gonna
with-
Google it.
outside of the eye.
All
and
will be disclosed. Is the
In the
text.
center of the eye, there's a reflection of what looks like a UFO.
Yeah,
TR3B craft.
and there's two billboards as well. And then both the eyes have got different colors.
I'm looking it up.
So it's odd. Anyway, but it suddenly dawned on me because this guy was talking about Steven Spielberg, and they said the reason people should be excited about this is because Steven Spielberg shaped the opinions of of generations around extraterrestrial life, and it suddenly made me think. Then, if you take Steven Spielberg out of the equation, and we just let time run without like Close Encounters, without ET, without these things, I wonder where would be, without all of the UFO films, without where would our opinions have led us? Because it's so apparent to me now that we've been bred to believe that there are other creatures in flying ships zipping around our heads, and when you're actually stripped back if we strip everything back, we've only really got entertainment that's made us think that.
That's not true because we have the story of. I mean, okay, this finally came out eventually on Spotify because I had issues all week. But if you look at like all the stories, you have the Roswell incident, you have like stories from Washington State, you've got stories from West Virginia, you've got stories from all over the US of abductions and like first person accounts that are explaining like the little green men, the gray people, all these different things that are then portrayed in movies.
Yeah, but you could argue that this all started with the War of the Worlds being the first like alien sci-fi novel.
That's not the first. You got E.T. way back in the day.
No, the book War of the Worlds.
Oh,
because that was
the book.
when
Excuse
was
me,
that?
because we're readers.
When did War of the Worlds come out?
War of the Worlds wasn't like 18 something.
Lord knows I don't read a book.
1890 or something.
Something like that.
I
think
listen
it
to
was the
books
1800s.
or I watch a movie. I'm not going to sit down. I don't have time to sit down and read a book.
I love reading. I read
I
at
have
work. That's like the only
toddlers.
time I have.
Yeah, I've got 2 toddlers. You know what I do at work? Podcast.
1898.
That's not true. I read.
Congratulations.
I read all the time. I dive into conspiracies constantly.
Yeah, 1896
Yep.
was the War of the Worlds came out. So we've been
I'll be right back.
conditioned to think that there are space creatures like interacting with us for a long time.
But what if there have been? I mean, even back to Atlantis, you have some theories, and the Anunnaki, you have theories of like these aliens that come down from outer space that give us all this technology.
Mhm.
So
Well,
why
I
is
mean,
that so far fetched?
we think that we're told that the Anunnaki means from heaven came or something like that.
Yeah.
We've no real cast iron evidence of that. I'm not saying that there isn't something to it. I'm not saying that those grey things aren't like I am far more comfortable these days with saying that aliens and UFOs have more in common with what we would think of as biblical demons than they do with like space travel and fucking civilizations.
Interesting.
There doesn't seem to be, outside of science fiction, there doesn't seem to be any real evidence for space people.
Have you seen the latest scan of the mummy thing with the eggs and the golden bra?
No.
I know it's got like a thing at the back of its neck as well, isn't it? That I didn't know about the other day. The mummy things. They're fucking weird. Those tridactyl.
There you go,
bastards.
Danny. I don't know if you can bring that up on screen, but that's
I'll bring
the
it up. Hold on.
latest.
There we go. What is that?
It's a real creature as well. Like the ultrasounds. So someone's done a
This is weird. This
what
is
they've
gold.
called what they've called a 3D autopsy they've done to it. So because they
That's
didn't want to
weird.
cut this thing up. Have you not seen these things before, Danny?
No, I have not.
They're like,
You guys
so
know that I go so far down a rabbit hole, I can't focus on other things.
the best ones are the ones that are sitting down. They look really fucking strange.
Do you have one of them sitting down, Ollie? Can you bring it up?
Is this an
2 foot
X-ray of an
being.
alien?
So this is small, like 2 feet.
Yeah, you must have like be aware of these anaconda
Eggs inside its
mummies,
abdomen.
Garrett.
That's so weird.
But
I don't think I've
looks,
seen these.
Have you not seen them? It looks like so if you've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, they look like the alien
Is that a scary
that gets
movie?
off the ship at the end.
I'm not watching it.
You've never seen that film?
No.
Oh, you've got to watch that film.
I don't hate myself. I'm not doing it. I get scared. Guys,
It's not a
my
scary
husband
film.
could walk in the door right now and scare me to death. I'd pee my pants.
What's he doing? when
He
he
could
walks
literally
in?
just walk in the
Anything.
door. Literally, he could walk around the corner. I know he's home. Like, I'm standing in the kitchen. He comes into the kitchen. I jump.
So we have a theory. Well, I think I had the theory. We both came up with the theory through a conversation of, I think, the last show
Say
that we
theory
that
again.
Me and Lee, theory.
Thank you.
So we don't think that we need to be scared of them. We think they need to be scared of us because
That's the theory, though. That's not your theory.
So
That's
this is-
what's been
this-
going on.
this is the theory.
this is
that
our theory.
Okay, tell me your theory. Excuse me.
we ate them.
What if they're delicious?
Is that what's in the McDonald's burgers?
You guys are
Yeah.
so weird.
No. So
And I can see how the two of you together with one brain cell was like, yeah, we'd probably eat them.
wait.
Yeah,
Well,
we did
you
it
know
to the
they're
dodos.
smaller. You know the stories of the Nephilim. What if we're the Nephilim? And those were the things that were here. And with the Nephilim didn't go away because we are the Nephilim, and we ate them.
But there's
Mhm.
pictures of Nephilim. There's pictures of giants
There's-
that are bigger than us.
Yeah, but because we've run out of the little grey fellas to eat.
Oh my god.
And also we
We're
did
malnourished, Danny,
molest
when-
a few of them on the
We're-
way.
Probably.
So we met
Being
Did they
malnourished
molest
actually
us or
makes
did we
sense.
molest them?
interbreeding with greys. So we're not as big as we used to be.
I have so many more questions.
Please
The
ask.
Greys
I mean,
were
this is
the
interesting.
original,
Okay.
the OGs of this planet, you know?
Okay, so the Greys were the OGs, right? So did they go underground? Is that what's going on here?
No, we ate them.
Yeah.
So we came from outer space.
okay,
So we're the
no.
aliens? Wait. You need us back all the way up. So the Greys lived here, and we
Yeah.
came to this planet, and we ate them.
Pretty
and,
much. Yeah.
Whoa. And bestiality. So we fucked them and ate them,
Yeah.
Yep.
is your
So-
theory.
Sometimes at the same time, I reckon.
Yeah.
You guys are so fucked.
It's crazy, I know, but it makes sense. You
No,
think
it does
about
not. It makes literally
that
no sense.
That's why they go in
You
the
need
ocean. To go,
therapy.
these are crazy motherfuckers. We need to get away from them. And
Hang
every
on,
so often, they'll just pop back up, you know?
Hang on.
You guys are wild. This
Right.
cannot be a real theory that you actually thought of. You were like, this is good. We should put this out.
No, it just popped. It just popped in there.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
show.
That tracks. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I gotta hear
I
some more
can't.
about this.
I
Yeah.
literally cannot with this
Right.
right now.
Well, I can't find a picture of him right now, but they were trying to hint to us in ET because you know the part where ET's like lying on his floor, like and he's dying in the bathroom. Yeah, they were hinting to us that we used to eat them. That's why they made him look like a salami.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm.
Did look like a salami, though.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, that
Praying mantis. I like that.
No.
See, the mantids, they freak.
I'm
That's
not
the
taking
one that
this.
freaks
I
me
don't
out.
like this theory. Does anybody like this theory?
I think it's interesting.
The Greys
reason-
definitely didn't.
No, I don't care about your guys' opinions. I want the opinions of the people that are watching this, thinking that this is a good idea to watch this live. Well, we're talking about dumb shit like this.
How many ears have you seen on a grey?
They have holes, don't they?
They
Not
had
ears.
ears.
We think
Well, okay.
we think they had holes, but if they didn't have ears, that's why they were so easy to hunt.
Well, how are
Because
we
they
supposed to
can't
breed
hear?
with them if they don't have holes?
No, just ear holes.
No,
Don't
just
need-
the
we don't
ear
need to breed
holes
in the ear
is what they're
holes.
saying.
Yeah.
You can still put your. Mhm.
Still got those tight
see,
little
I
mouth
see.
holes. Little tiny little round mouth holes.
This is disgusting.
Sexy
You make me
little
want to
grey
throw
legs.
up. You guys are awful. You know what's so fucked up with this is that men will put their dicks in anything.
Whoa. That's a broad statement.
Yeah,
Well,
because this
Danny-
is getting really out of control. I'm getting mad about this.
Do you know what? You're right. A third of this podcast would show that's right.
Just don't show the picture of Ollie's bed with the hole in the mattress.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not far from the truth.
Oh my god.
This jumper is so warm.
Oh my god.
There's a reason there's a box behind it in front of his backdrop right now. There's a
No,
glory
this
hole
is not
there.
a box. This is not a box. This is.
What is it?
It's a reveal.
What is the reveal?
I've not revealed it yet.
Oh, okay. well.
Oh.
It's for next year. Yeah, it's a reveal.
Okay. I don't want to.
I have got something else to reveal.
They said that
actually.
I'm right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, I don't know if I want to know about his personal life, but
So
I'm
I've got
angry
something
at
else
this
to reveal.
conversation.
So Lee started jiu-jitsu. I've started boxing. In 2027.
Because you both like to be hit by men.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better. It doesn't hurt as much than being hit by a woman. I will be honest.
I'll come box you.
So
I'll beat you up for this fucking theory.
In 2027, I'm putting this out there now.
Oh my goodness.
I am going to fight Jake Paul.
Oh dear lord.
oh, I would love to see
Yeah.
it.
I will be there. I'll be live.
Jake.
I will be in the audience.
I might need to put on a bit more size.
If this
Yeah.
is happening in real life, if this is 100% honest, Ollie, I'll come. If you
Someone's
actually
got
do
to
this,
share this with Jake Paul so we can make this happen, and then we can be the.
if you actually do this, I'll show up.
we
I-
can get
I
Rogan
think
to
you could
mediate
take
it
him.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Lee,
need
you best stick up for me.
No, fuck it. I'm going to need to replace you. You're getting murdered.
I'll be your co-host.
That's twice now you've said that.
I know. It's because somebody commented that I should be your co-host instead of Ollie. So now I'm really capitalizing on it. I don't have time to be your co-host. I have
just
too much going
I
on.
replied and said you were too expensive. So it's like
I'm not that expensive.
this is where the budget is.
Oh my goodness. I would work for free. I'm pretty cheap. That's what my husband bought me.
I'm cheap. I'm pretty cheap as well. to be honest.
Yeah.
I say
am
you
more
fight your
expensive.
corner, Ollie. You...
Oh my
idea how
gosh.
cheap I am.
Okay, Ollie, how about this? We'll get in the ring and we'll box you and me. We're probably
you
about the
gonna-
same weight.
So
You're gonna
You
fight
look
over
skinny.
me.
I could
You
I
said
could
gonna
fight I could fight you.
I
Fight
did
over me.
spar with
Not fight over
a
you.
lady
I'm not
the
gonna
other
be
day,
your co-host.
and
That's
she,
what it is.
she hit me right in the nose, and I had a black eye the next day.
Yeah, you got beaten up by a lesbian.
I'm not a lesbian, but I could beat you up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm getting really warm. I'm gonna have to take this jumper off. I think.
Stop taking your clothes off when I'm on a podcast with you.
I've got something on underneath.
This is the
here.
second time. Ollie, I'm not coming back. You cannot be taking clothes off every single time we get on a podcast together. Turn the heat down in your house.
like a
We're all
1,000
wearing sweaters.
I feel like I'm wearing 1,000 jumpers right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
The weird thing is, he's clearly found a way to make more money out of podcasting than I have, because you used to complain upstairs was cold in your house.
It did used to be cold up here.
Now what's happened? Now you every single
the
time
rest of the
I'm on a
house is on-
podcast with you, you want to take your clothes off, and it's getting really uncomfortable.
I mean, it's just so warm. I think it could be this plant giving off
The
heat.
plant's making you warm.
It's the plant. The plant is hot. Oh
It
my
is a little
God.
bit, you know.
Is it real? It looks fake.
Yeah, it's real.
Looks fake.
Oh,
How does it get any
does it?
sunlight? Yeah, that's fake.
Look how real it is.
It's real. The plant is hot. They're making space heaters that are in shapes of
That's
plants
exactly
now.
it back together.
Somebody once attacked me with a fake plant at school, and yeah,
Now he's got
like,
trauma.
the bit that bit there was off the plant, and it went right up my nose,
Asshole. Oh.
and my nose I felt like it bled for an entire day.
You would have died.
I can't get this back on now.
Oh
I
my
think I
God.
broke the plant. No, fuck it.
Have you seen his hands, small and childlike? Someone's clearly a fan. Yeah.
They like you.
These leaves are massive. These leaves are ginormous.
Oh my gosh. I need some water. I can't drink any more wine.
No, drink more wine.
I literally I have to take care of my children.
I mean, you just said that you're giving them away. It's fine.
Just
Yeah.
auctioning him off.
No, I'm not. Okay. I have nightmares about this a lot. A lot. I have nightmares about the conspiracies that I haven't shared on my podcast yet.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
No, and so you can't be saying shit like that because I literally every single night I wake up crying. It's a really bad thing. So you can't be talking shit like that about my kids.
I see.
Here's
You guys have crossed the line.
You gotta like share some of this because this is intriguing.
No, it's so bad. It's so fucked. Honestly, like if I shared it, you wouldn't even believe it. Like you would believe it, right? But like the general public would not believe it. So I just keep it bottled up deep inside where every single night I have nightmares about it.
Is this some like alien abduction stuff or like?
No, it's like
No?
real life, like fucking elites, like crazy shit. I can't even think about it I can't. We can't talk about it.
Mm,
This is why I have not shared it on my podcast because it's just too much.
I could speculate. All right, I'm
I
with
can
you.
send you some videos if you want the videos that I watched that made me just like want to shoot myself. But
There's a lot of videos that make me want to do that. That's for
yeah,
sure.
it's
but-
pretty fucked.
See,
Yeah.
I'm broken. The nothing bothers me.
But okay, I don't want to like play the female card, but I am a mom, which I think is a lot different than being a dad.
Oh yeah, no, but like even in like on because I had to break Ollie a little bit. Ollie wasn't in a good place for a while, were you, with some of the stuff
No.
that you being shared? Yeah, I worry that my level of watching stuff and going, huh, and then carrying on with the rest of my days.
I really try. I think I
Sensitized.
I've
Mm.
gotten better at compartmentalizing, but there are still days where I'm like, Whew.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can function anymore after that.
No, I'm like watching Pizzagate videos going, I really fancy pizza as well. Like, I could go a pizza while I'm watching.
It's not about
this.
pizza. That's the problem. If it was about pizza, you'd be like, okay, whatever. But like, I love pizza. It's not about pizza. It goes so much worse than that.
Oh.
It's
fucking wild.
so fucked. And I think that's like the really like fucked up thing is like I put this shit out, and I'm not going to speak for all of us. I'm going to speak like we put this stuff out, and we're like, this is what's actually happening, and people will comment and be like, this is fucking made up, and you're like, if you actually knew the fucking shit that I saw to get this episode out for you, you would not be commenting, be like, this is made up, this is fucked. Like, it is so much worse than what I put in a fucking script to read to you.
It's the interesting bits I find is like if you've watched any of like I don't think he really does anything anymore. It's like the guy called Mouthy Buddha. He did a load of really good sort of mini episodes in it, and especially when the Wayfair thing broke as well. No,
Ooh, that one's dirty.
I haven't done it because I can't sleep at night.
So many. Like, the thing is, right? There's no evidence, right? There's no evidence to this stuff. But what there is far too many coincidences for it to be bullshit.
We don't believe in coincidences on my show
Far too
anymore.
many. Yeah, no. And it's like it's coincidences to the point that it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for something not to be there. Even if you only have to go down the rabbit hole of John Podesta's artwork.
But like, how many conspiracies do there have to be before people are like, oh, that might be real? Because you got Pizzagate, you got Bohemian Grove, you got the Red Shoe Club, you've got John Podesta's artwork. You can go on and on and on and on about all these crazy conspiracies. Fucking Diddy. You've got like every celebrity there ever was, it feels like, and every fucking politician. You've got all these conspiracies, and people are like, Wayfair. Like, they're not doing that. That's outrageous.
Epstein Island should have been the story that broke it. But what they managed to do was this is why I've always thought Virginia Giuffre was a plant. I don't even think she's dead. I think she's
no. She's not dead.
I think she was just she was like you see, if you're a victim of Epstein, that is that serviced all these like rich and powerful elite people, you don't get a Netflix fucking documentary. You don't get a fucking Netflix deal.
You know why they did it though?
You get your fucking breaks cut. I know exactly why they did it. Because because Prince Andrew in the UK was the disposable prince that nobody cared about.
No, it's not just that. It's because that the sex trafficking is the nice story, the story that they're trying to push.
Yes, yeah.
They want you to believe the sex trafficking story, which is not the fucking story.
No,
that's the story
right.
They want you to believe.
Yeah, you're right. But one of the reasons they've managed to get away with that is because what they did with Virginia Giuffre, and why I think that she's basically been a plant. And I don't even want to go. I don't want to go turn around and say I think this has always been like this is the bullshit oh shit handle. You know, like if things break and they come out so much, right, we're gonna use fucking Andrew, we're gonna use Virginia, and then to put all this down. But it feels like that, even if that's not the case, because what you've got when you look at it on the surface is you've got, like I say, you've got the disposable prince that no one cares about. He never did anything anyway. It's even now he's had his like title stripped. It doesn't fucking matter to anybody. You had Virginia Giuffre that was 17 at the time. So even in Prince Andrew's like country of residence, she would have been like 2 years within like legal age anyway. You know, as far as in the eyes of the people there. And on top of that, she was a 17-year-old girl that looked like she was in her early 20s. You know, like she
it doesn't
was not...
matter because she was trafficked.
No, but this is the thing, though. I don't think she was trafficked. I think she was just there. I think she was in on it. I think she was always meant to do this. She was probably like fucking maybe she was trafficked, maybe she got in. We heard about girls that come in and then they would be used to recruit other girls and stuff like that. Like I think she was just as guilty as everybody else.
Yes, I agree with that.
Look, sorry, just quickly. What she did was she took it from being like child exploitation, which is what I think was going on that island, and she made it barely legal fuck island. And those two things are massively different in the psyche of people.
Yes, in your country, but in our country, she was still underage.
No, but even that, even in your country where she was underage, there is a massive difference between her and what we think was going on as well.
I think that the sex trafficking was always just a show. I mean, okay, yeah. Not just a show. I think they're actually sex trafficking. I think that they're like, look, the sex trafficking. We did a bad thing. Mm-hmm. What were they doing that they're like, the sex trafficking is a thing we're going to push? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. And I think that's just because like, lo and behold, like rich and famous rock stars might have had sex with teenagers now and again. That's absolutely. Basically the story. 100%. I am fucking shocked at this. Absolutely shocked. I'm flabbergasted. So it was clearly a smokescreen put up in front of something. And one of the reasons that I stopped, like, because I was never a big, like, I don't know, YouTube's pretty good. I'm sure we can say the letter once. I was never a big Q guy, but I paid loads of attention to it. Like, I kept up with the drops and what the people that were really into it were saying, even though I thought there was something a bit screwy about it all. But when I really fell off that is like this, when this whole, like, the second term comes in now and you've got fucking Kash Patel and stuff like that, and they're talking about the Epstein files. Not one person has said, where's the next island?
No, because everyone thinks they are pushing it like they shut down the island, like everything's done because Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Like they are pushing it like they've fixed the problem. There's no more island. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's not the case.
I think the more concerning part is the ranch in New Mexico.
Yeah,
that doesn't get enough light. Like, in reality, I think the island could have been this billionaire's retreat. But the ranch, I think the ranch is where all this stuff really happened. And what concerns me most is you have Donald Trump, who continually drops these little cues like, oh yeah, we're going to release the Epstein files. He said it dozens of times at this point, but we haven't gotten shit. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Mm-hmm. Like, what's going on behind the scenes that, like, we can't have the little tidbit of information that we all know is fact? Like, what's up here?
Yeah. It can't be the whole, like, the two things can't exist together. We can't not get this stuff, and then you still have, like, the pro-Trump people. And again, like, me saying this here, I don't want to fucking anger any of anyone's audience. By me saying the pro-Trump people, I'm not pro or against. I want every politician to have my best interest at heart, essentially. But frequently, if not all the time, I am let down by this attitude. Everyone, regardless, nobody should ever want a leader to fail. It's tribalist and it's nonsense. You should even if it's the other team that come in, you want that guy to come in and fucking kill it, and then you go, fuck me, I should have voted for this guy last time.
Yeah.
But you can't have this concealment of, like, one of the biggest stories of our time, and that administration be the good guys. They don't gel together. You can only have one or the other.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I mean, honestly, in terms of recent news, we have Sean Ryan with his whole battle that's going on right now with the congressman. I forget his name. Dan Crenshaw.
He's going on, Sean Ryan, isn't he?
He is. He's going to go on there in January. And it's interesting because we already know between, Nancy Pelosi and all this different insider trading and shit that's going on, we already have all that information. And then we also have Tucker Carlson, who just recently talked about how Trump mentioned potentially making Qatar one of our biggest allies over Israel. And how when Israel started bombing Qatar, Trump sent out that executive order saying, "Yeah, if you guys do this again, like we're done." So it's interesting because like the tides do seem to be turning in terms of all of that. So I'll be interested to see what kind of comes of all of it. But yeah, what a joke!
I feel like Dan Crenshaw is threatening Sean Ryan. I think everybody's talking about this right now because like the immediate release that he put out, and then like Dan being like, "Oh, I'm gonna come on your podcast, and the truth is gonna come out." But like, what truth, guy? Because you're not gonna put out the truth. You're gonna put out more lies, and you're gonna like show them like they're the truth. But we all see past your bullshit.
It's even the thing of like I don't think he expected Sean Ryan to say yes, because like he said, if you if you're brave enough, like what the fuck, you're a grown man.
Yeah, come on, jackass, really?
Grown man. What are you talking about? Like, it's fucking. He's got about as much fucking common sense as he has depth perception.
And that part is he's one of our fucking congressmen.
Yeah,
like you have
but
this much of an immature
like
mentality. No, I know, and that's the ridiculous part. Like these are the fucking people that are passing our bills. Like, what say do you have in the world to have such level of immaturity that you're willing to say such stupid bullshit? Like, shut the fuck up. We need some people who actually know what the fuck they're doing and have, like you said, Lee, the best people's interest in mind.
Yeah.
But nobody has the best people's interest in mind, which is why the whole government is fucked.
Yeah.
It used to be like the dentist down the road is also the senator or whatever, but that's not the case anymore. Now you got senators making millions and millions of dollars, and in Sean Ryan case, like he pointed out that Dan Crenshaw had Steve Aoki as the DJ at one of his parties. Like, how do you afford that? Unless you're good
and
friends.
And then he comes on and tries to say, "Oh, that never happened." Blah 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 blah. Like whatever.
You have pictures of it, my guy.
Yeah.
Like,
and
watch all of us get sued.
The wild thing is, and I've always thought this, for like as far as politicians go, is maybe not over here, like on my island. I think what politicians on my island are wildly overpaid, but in general, I think politicians are wildly underpaid, and I think there's a reason for that. Is because I think it's something ridiculous like the Prime Minister's actual salary is supposed to be like £90,000, or something like that a year. Like it's like ridiculously fucking low.
You wouldn't do that job for that.
No, for somebody running the country, and it's one of the reasons why I think if the good politicians, you find the ones which actually like may have some sort of like integrity to them. But we've had it in the UK. You'll find will go and become CEOs for Facebook or Google or something like that. You know, they'll go into big tech jobs because they're intelligent and they can get paid a shit ton of money without the pressure of being part of the theater of politics. And then the only way that they can essentially make the shortfall of that is by being corrupt. So we need to play politicians more. For society to work, we need the best and the brightest making the decisions for the masses. If that's how we're going to work this thing, we're going to get a group of people together, and then us as a majority will go, we're going to just make you guys decide what we should do. So for some reason my monitor keeps going black, so that's why I keep going dark. But if we're going to decide,
like we're going to turn your light on and off.
He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just have a light shining on you all the time so we could actually see your face?
Because I've got a massive fucking monitor in front of me, and then it's too bright. But I've got like a 42-inch monitor in front of me.
Why?
That's huge.
That's really big. I'm about to put a TV on my wall that's going to be that big.
Well, I like it for doing stuff like this because it means I can just click the go large button on the thing, and then when people are there, it's almost like you're still speaking to people because the faces are bigger rather than speaking to little small postage stamps.
I respect it.
That's how big you are on my screen right now. It's tiny.
Mm-hmm. I'm not tiny.
It's because I don't want to see your faces too big because it might actually hurt my eyes.
Oh, see, I can't tell your face because it's all smeary because of your camera. But
I'm getting a new camera for Christmas.
Well, Lee's head is probably about the size of this leaf.
I have a big head. I do.
Like
I'm I'm a
Colossal skull.
a massive. Well, no, but like everything. I've got long arms, got long legs. Just
A weighty head.
weighty, meaty, I'd say.
Meaty. Sounds like you're alluding to something.
No. Why? Why do we always have to bring it back to dick jokes?
I mean, it's just how it
Why are
works.
you all like this?
Yeah.
Every single time. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Jerry
You got
Skillen
Ollie's
just put-
feet and Lee's
Ollie's
elephant
mom's feet.
extremities. Yeah.
Yeah. How, Danny, why can't I bring a comment up? Have you given Garrett
I
the
don't-
ability to do this and not me?
No, Garrett said a
disgusting.
comment and I brought it up. I don't know how to give anybody. You guys know that I don't use StreamYard very often, so I have no idea how to do anything.
So it doesn't matter. I don't want to bring one up. I was just
Which one do you want to bring up? I'll bring it up.
because it would have just been the joke. Someone put 75 inches up. I was going to say that's about the same size as my head, but now the joke's gone.
Can we bring it up anyway? Look, now you feel special.
Yeah, it's
You
about the
say it
same
again.
size as my head. If we can just edit that now, that'd be great.
I'm not
Put some-
editing any of this.
Put some canned laughter in it.
Lord knows I hate editing as it is. If I could
I
hire
think-
somebody to edit, I would do that. But typically, I record my episodes and I need them edited and posted by like 2 hours later. So I just
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like a month out.
I am not
Really?
that
Everything
good.
pre-recorded
Okay,
and
I'm
pre-scheduled.
so behind. Everything in my life is behind. Like next week's episode, I don't even have researched yet. Like I'm so
Wow.
behind. Yeah.
We record we
gonna do
record
that
in the
tonight.
evening. We record in the evening in the UK. Like we finish usually about 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then we put the episode out. Like I edit it first thing in the morning when I wake up about 6 o'clock in the morning. And the hilarious thing is, once we've done that, when we put the episode up, sometimes I'll get like usually the episode goes out at 7:30. If it gets to 8 o'clock, maybe I'm having a bit of a fucking nightmare of like balancing the audio or something like that. I'll get messages at 8 o'clock. People go, "Where's the episode there?" Like, it's fucking half an hour. Like that's fucking. It's half an hour late. We recorded it like 6 hours ago.
But that's how you know
What are
your
you
fans
talking about?
really like you.
Yes.
I
They
don't get
wanna
messages like
fucking-
that. People are like, "Oh, Danny just didn't put out an episode this week."
To be fair, we've got really good our interaction in the comments is amazing. It's like compared to what it was when we used to do stuff on YouTube. There's like people actually pretty intelligent on Spotify.
I have had Spotify issues all week. Like,
yeah. What was that?
I don't know. So I have been on. I hate tech support because they suck. And I've been on tech support with Spotify all week long because, firstly, my episodes just like weren't playing, and then my episodes weren't posting because I posted 2 episodes this week and neither of them posted. And so I'm like looking at my numbers. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've not seen such low numbers in like years, like a year and a half. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Most of my listens come from Spotify. And I don't listen on Spotify. I listen on Apple. And let's be honest, I'm not listening to my own podcast anyway. So
Yeah,
my
you
husband does listen to my podcast and he listens on Apple. So I wouldn't have known there was an issue except somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, for whatever reason, I can't listen on Spotify. So I go to Spotify, play my podcast. It just buffers and buffers and buffers. None of them will play. For 3 days, I'm working with Spotify trying to figure out like, why is my podcast not going out? Finally, I get my podcast to go out and my numbers jumped. Like there was a huge spike. And remember that time, Lee, I sent you that screenshot and I was like, what the heck happened with my numbers? Like, why is there this spike? I understand why there's a spike this time because Spotify wasn't pushing out my episodes.
So you got all the downloads in one day.
Yeah. So like, I don't know what happened, but like Spotify, firstly, like wouldn't load my old episodes. And then when my old episodes would load, the new episodes that I had put out that were already out on Apple and Amazon, they weren't being pushed out to Spotify. And then all of a sudden Spotify was like, oh, here you go. You can have all your episodes back.
So if you listen to Danny's podcast and it doesn't turn up one day, fucking help a sister out and message her about it.
It's just so annoying because like, why did they not push it out? Like what happened?
We've never had that.
Well, I had everybody that listened to my podcast be like, it's a conspiracy. And I was like, thank you.
What was the episodes that didn't go out?
Men in Black and
Ooh.
Faith Without Borders, which I spelled borders wrong and nobody fucking told me, so that was embarrassing.
What's Faith Without Borders? I've not heard that.
It's it was a guest episode with Reverend Ed Broderick.
Right. Okay.
Good episode. But I've got a couple good guests coming on.
Actually, you say that, but you haven't booked us.
I don't want you. No, I will call you when I don't have a guest episode to put out, which is looking like it's going to be very soon. You guys want to come on my podcast next week?
Yes, that sounds good. Yeah,
Of course.
No.
So the Men in Black one, I've not listened to that one yet.
That's because it barely got out on Spotify on like Thursday or Friday.
Right, I need to listen. I'm yeah. I don't know what
It's
I
really
don't know what
good.
to think about the Men in Black.
It's a really good episode. I didn't write it.
So many jokes
Lindsay wrote
I
it
could
for
have
me.
made. So many jokes I could have made there. Every single one of them would have got me cancelled.
We already cancel you, Lee. We don't want to hear from you.
Did you come away from the research thinking,
I didn't do the
Definitely.
research for that one. I just read it.
okay, after you read it,
Yeah, I think
think-
that Men in Black are real. I think they're for sure
Right.
real. I think they're not like it's not like what the movies put out.
so do you think they're human?
No, I don't think they're human.
Yes.
Would we consider them Nephilim?
You could. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I would consider them to be, but I don't think they're human.
All right. Something not from here,
Yeah,
to say the least. All right.
but like, are they the people that? Are they like the agency that works with the aliens and with the humans? Like they're the inter-between agency. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like when you hear what they supposedly look like, when you hear about the like hybrid breeding programs and stuff like that, that would very much fit in. I'd have thought.
I don't think the Men in Black have anything to do with that. I think the Men in Black are just like, hey, you didn't see anything, and if you do say anything, we're gonna do something to your family. Like they're just they're like the Secret Service. They're not really there to like do anything besides like be a presence. Like if you fuck up, we'll have to shoot you, but like just don't fuck up.
I feel like, Lee, we should revisit the whole did we eat the aliens? And for the thumbnail, we'll have Will Smith saying, "Get that alien's leg out of your goddamn mouth."
I think that brings up an interesting concept, though, because recently I was pitched the idea of McDonald's and their meat not being real meat. And this is something I've never explored, but I thought it was quite interesting. So, I mean, what's your guys' take on this?
it's not real meat.
So when we go, is it not real meat? How like what can we say here that isn't going to get us sued by a massive corporation?
So I can say, so my dad
It's a
used to work
conspiracy
for-
theory that won't get us sued because it's a theory. It's not real. It's
Right.
pretend.
So if I was going to write a book about a fictional fast food chain named McDougal's, I would, and bearing in mind
McJennings.
Yeah, McJennings, that was it. I would probably suggest that maybe all these children that seem to go missing might find their way into the McJennings burgers.
Absolutely, 100%. That's exactly what
Someone
you were
even
about.
brought up the adrenochrome issue here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing. I don't think it's just about sex trafficking. I think it's about the adrenochrome and potentially McDonald's, whatever you want to allege it to. But
So my dad worked for he was like a plant manager of a grinding factory.
Grinder.
That don't bring.
We're not going
Just-
back there again.
The amount of thoughts that's going through his head right now about my mum, a grinder, and yeah.
Poor Ollie.
No, she's more of only grands. Carry on.
So he used to come home and tell me, one, never eat chewing gum. That's what you say. Never eat chewing gum. From what? Because they had to wear hazmat
Like,
suits.
Swallow it or just chew it?
No, just don't chew it. Just don't do chewing gum. He says don't do it because they had to go in hazmat suits to clean out the grinder from the chewing gum because it's carcinogenic.
It's good to know.
Isn't that wouldn't that be the cleaning fluids they use now, and not the chewing?
No. It was it was something in the chewing gum that they put in.
That's an idea.
But they ground seaweed for McDonald's burgers. McJennings
Seaweed
burgers.
is actually really good for you,
McJennings burgers.
depending on the type of seaweed.
I like seaweed. Yeah.
There's some seaweed that's good for you, but no, I don't think it's seaweed, Ollie. I think it's much darker than that. Because after they murder the
That would
kids,
explain the clown, then, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, it would.
yeah,
Yeah, it would, exactly.
because after they torture and then excrete the adrenochrome from the children, what do they do with the bodies?
But this is,
And I don't think it's just McDonald's. I think it's all fast food. Like
Yeah.
Miss Jennings.
does make me feel.
I mean, how do you feed the mass populations when you have China controlling most of our farmland here and Bill Gates poisoning us and all this nonsense?
I
You
think
start using other material.
I think all of the stuff that goes on, and this is not saying like every film has got like truths in it. I don't think that's the case. I think there are certain things which are just like full on works of fiction. Obviously, I'm not stupid. However, I do think there are works of fiction that have either been cooked up because it's like a revelation of the method thing, or it's a case that someone has known somebody that's close to something, they've told them, and then they've then gone, I'm going to turn that into a fucking book. And then you get Soylent Green. And they've told us. They in Soylent Green, people.
I don't think any of the fiction is actually fiction. I think there's dramatization to it. But I'm a firm believer in everything fiction is actually just like them telling us the truth in a fictional setting. So maybe it didn't happen at night, it happened during the day, or maybe it didn't happen in the spring, it happened in the fall, or whatever, right? Like maybe it hasn't happened yet, or maybe I mean it could be anything that they've changed just enough, right? Any story is fictional if you change the facts just enough, but none of it's actually fiction.
Well, it's like more like hyper reality, because like realistically, every fiction novel you could
based
paint
on
a
something.
based on something. So it's just it's reality in some sort of fucking like turned up to 11 cents.
Just quickly, do you actually think we may have eaten somebody?
Yes.
I mean, look, I'm not feeling.
I think
If you cards on the table, would you? If you go right, you're gonna know.
Ollie, I just said I think that might be, and I still had a big tasty last night.
I have not eaten McDonald's in years.
Was it goodly?
It was delicious.
I mean, I will tell you, I eat it every now and again, and it is delicious. So, I mean, whatever's in it, they're doing a good job.
No, conspiracy theories have ruined my life. Ruined my
I
life.
try to not let them, but
Yeah.
they're starting to. So,
Yeah, it's a real problem.
Can you imagine?
It's so
if-
okay. It's getting so bad that I'm convincing my friends who sometimes they listen to my podcast and sometimes they don't, and I don't care. You know, you listen or you don't. That's fine. I'm convincing them that they can't eat out of plastic food. Like they have to homeschool their kids. They can't do vaccines. They like. I've convinced people. I'm like, I will die on this hill if you vaccinate your child. We can't be friends anymore. I'm just kidding. I don't. Our friendship is not hung in the balance of vaccines, but I do highly
Almost.
suggest you don't vaccinate your children. But that's I'll still be your friend if that's what you've chosen.
Well, what was that fucking crazy study that came out? It was somewhere in America. Like, it hit my news feed this week that they did a 6-month study on the just the annual flu vaccine last year, and they just published the preliminary data on it. And the people that got vaccinated last year for influenza were 24% more likely to have had flu. Likely to have flu. Like I'd have been fully ready if those results were coming out to have to have them turn around and say like it was fucking negligible. No, the difference, like the say, I would have expected that. Even me as a conspiracy theorist didn't expect like that as a result. I think that's fucking insane.
I think the thing that got me, I listened. I don't read any books. I listened to the book Dissolving Illusions, and she was on Joe Rogan. I would love to have her on my podcast to talk about vaccines because that book really opens your eyes into like why the vaccines started and how deadly they actually are. And so after that, I was like, and she didn't touch on every single vaccine, but she touched on a lot of them. And there are a lot of people that will come out that their kids have autism or they're on the spectrum of some sort, and they'll be like, this happened after the MMR vaccine. And so I don't know. I think that the medical industry is trying to just get their money, and they get more money if you're vaccinated.
See, that's the thing.
100%. That's why doctors push it. They get bonuses if they get people vaccinated.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same thing with prescriptions. It's the same thing with everything.
Big pharma. Big pharma owns them.
My oldest, I think he must be listening sometimes to me and the wife's conversations, because they wanted them to get the nasal flu thing. We said, no, you're not having that. At his school, there's quite a few of the kids are pretty ill that have had it, and he was talking to me about one of his mates. He went, yeah, it's probably because he had that flu nasal thing. I thought, oh my god, he's turning into me. Yes.
It's to a point where like I see chemtrails in the sky, and my oldest son will be like, "Are they poisoning us?" And I have to be like, "No, buddy, it's not happening." Because like how do I convince a 4-year-old? Like,
you just tell them that it's happening.
Everything's fine. Well, it got to the point where like my husband was like, "You have to stop. You have to stop telling them that they're being poisoned."
You see, the way I look at it is, I look at what we do the same as how I look at what I would consider like extreme gender theory. Is it's not our place to throw things on people and to throw things on children in the same way it's not their place, because like we've been through so you and Garrett are the same age, around the same age, yeah, or are you a bit younger?
Give or take, probably 5 or 6 years in between us.
Yeah. So,
how old do you think I am, Garrett? How old are you?
25.
Oh man.
Oh, so there's 10 years between you.
Whoa. Firstly, I'm only 31.
I just turned 45.
Okay, 5 or 6 years. I was right on the nose.
Woo! I've got to go, guys. This was fun.
Yeah. There goes the mic. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Danny. You can do it. Oh, it's like watching Nan try and fix the iPad.
It's like a little nipple on the end. just flick it.
No, you still
just flick the nipple. She's out. She's done.
Can you hear me now?
You
yeah. There you go.
hear me now?
Garrett.
I can't even remember what I was going to say that. Oh,
I
sorry.
didn't think
Yeah,
you're that young.
No, I am.
It's okay because Ollie's old.
Well, Ollie's older than me, but we're both.
I turned 45 this week.
45, Ollie.
Lee didn't even wish me happy birthday.
You're almost as old as my parents.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you guys are old enough to be my parents, beside Danny.
Sorry.
My mom is only 20 years older than me.
If it makes you feel any better, Ollie, I forgot my mum's birthday before.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I'm not.
I would never forget my mom's birthday. It's the day before my birthday.
I don't even know when she was born. My wife has to tell me.
Your mom? That's okay. I've told my husband when my mom was born too.
Oh. Do you know the best thing is?
Not my mom, his mom.
I'd have forgot my son's and my dad's birthday at some point. But what's luckily happened is that it's my birthday, and then 7 days later is my son's birthday, and then 7 days after his birthday is my dad's birthday. I used to joke with my son's mother and say, like, we really need to have one more and try and aim it for last week, because if we get 4, we can put a hotel on it. But No, what I was going to say was like we've all gone through like varying generations of the system as far as education system, and we're still here like a bunch of conspiracy theorists talking about all this crazy stuff. So I think people should be, given the room to fucking find wild shit out themselves without it being thrown at them.
What do we do every single week? What would
Yeah,
you
but-
explain? How would you
Try
explain?
to take over the world.
We do try to take over the world.
I mean,
Hold on,
Ollie
gotta
is
read
the
this
new
text
Hitler,
message.
obviously. So.
Unfortunately, Ollie, to truly get that joke, you have to be old like us.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
What's happened?
Is it content? I mean, a disaster?
No.
No. Is it something actually bad? If it is, I apologize.
It is something actually bad.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Anyway, sorry, I had to read that. No, Ollie, you're almost old enough to be my parents.
I'm an old dude.
My mom is only 6 years older than you, 5 years older than you.
Is she?
Yeah.
I
Don't be
know
looking at my
like that.
mom. Firstly, you don't look at my mother.
This is Ollie is just after all the abuse he's had for his mum. He's just
I will
gone,
fight you.
my time has just arrived.
I will fight you. Remember how we joked about it earlier? I will actually fight you. And actually, okay,
I'll
I'm
fight a
I'm American.
woman.
I'm American. I'll bring a gun to the fight.
Oh.
Ooh.
Don't look at my fucking mother.
What have I got? I've got nothing.
Nothing.
I know
That's
I
the
have.
point.
I fucking
You're-
have. I'll tell you exactly what I've got.
Oh no.
Is that a knife?
Oh no.
Don't tell me what it is, Lee.
I won't, Ollie.
Can you guess what that is?
Are those dykes?
No, that was what knocked him out in boxing.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'll shoot you.
Do you guys want to get banned on YouTube right now? Because I could show you some toys.
No, guys, we're on my YouTube. We're not trying to
This-
get me banned.
This was handed
I have
down
them literally
to me
sitting
by,
next to me.
by
No.
by my granddad, and I found them, Lee, because I did lose them the other day.
What are they?
Plot
They
twist.
are.
Garrett's talking about dildo.
They're my granddad's toenail clippers.
That's disgusting. You're disgusting. Why would you bring those on the show?
Why have you got toenail clippers like that?
Why is that a prop? Don't you have all these props sitting next to you? Let's
Do you
share
have
some other
props?
stuff.
Wait. Do you guys have props for your show?
No.
You know what I have sitting next to me on my desk? Lotion, chapstick. Ooh, I have this fun thing. Hold on. Let me grab it.
Ollie, I've heard you mention it on the show that you have some
What's
stuff
this
sitting
thing?
like
It's like
a snowman or something.
a stress ball.
Ah.
There it
turns
is.
back into
There
a
it is.
I have a snowman.
I feel at some time when you've destroyed your podcast, Danny, that lotion might end up being a prop for you.
I have a
I
cat
don't use
groomer.
what? Women don't use lotion the same way men do. I actually lotion my hands because I don't like dry hands. I feel like you're trying to make this weird, but it's just really not weird. I also have a bag full of nuts.
We all do, Danny.
Guys, I buy them at Costco. Look. The unsalted kind.
The bulk nuts. Bulk nuts.
No,
Yeah.
Best way to do
salt on
it.
them.
Unsalted mixed nuts. Cashews, almonds, pistachios, and pecans. And they're extra fancy, and I put chocolate chips in them too.
Ah.
Mm.
When I need a snack, a little pick-me-up. Now you guys know all the things that are on my desk.
I do like nuts.
This stress ball is the thing that I like the most because I like to just squeeze it.
I've got nothing on my desk, and it's massive. My desk's like 6 foot.
Nobody
6 foot
likes
like
dry hands,
long.
see?
Who said that? Nobody likes dry hands. I don't know. Friction. I like a tidy table. Big on cable management.
Yes.
Oh, my
Hey,
desk's a
Ollie, or
shithole.
Lee, excuse me.
Oh, I tell you what I have
Can you
got.
say books, looks, and hooks, please?
Books, looks, and hooks. This is a very Manx thing, unfortunately, for everybody.
I just was
Do
reading
we
the
need to
comments.
compare between
What
Ollie
is
and
that?
Lee saying this?
It's a Donald Trump
No,
bottle
it's
opener.
it's aimed at me.
Someone bought me it.
I flip between this because it's a Manxism, like for out of man thing to end up saying like book, Luke, and kook It is. But I kind of flop between the two of them.
Why?
I don't know. It's like sometimes I'll say, "Oh, I've just read a book," and then I'll say, "Oh, I've just that's a good book."
What
So,
type
like,
of book?
I feel
was
like-
it? A kook book.
People in America have
Yeah.
different accents all the time
You
too.
can say,
though.
Luke, it's a kook book.
Like, I don't think I have an accent, but I think that like people will say like different Americans have different accents.
My
They
son
do, for sure.
Yeah, my son.
Depending on where you're at.
ChatGPT.
He has a what?
My son Jane. The reason he thought you were AI is because he thought you sounded like my ChatGPT voice.
Well, that's because you set your ChatGPT voice to be my voice because you're obsessed with me.
Oh, yeah, but it's that I've fed all your social media and podcasts, so it's even got your personality. That's why.
So
I don't
you're
like
using
it.
my likeness.
Yeah, you don't own that.
Jokes aside,
Don't on that.
Turns out, I put
Have
it
you
on the
guys
internet.
seen that thing going on right now with 11 Labs and how they're using these famous people's voices without their consent?
No.
I
I'm
heard about this.
convinced there's an advert on TikTok which uses Danny's voice.
He is. He actually sent it to me and said, "Is this your voice?" And I was like, "No, it doesn't sound like me at all." But the very the first 2 or 3 words, they sound just like me.
It's not the first 2, 3. It's only the very end of it which it falls off. Apart from that, I think it sounds exactly like
Just
you.
the end that doesn't sound like me.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll have to find it and share it again. Be like, "Do you think this sounds like me?" I don't think it sounds that much like me. I think that you are exaggerating a bit.
what do you think AI is going to be like when our children are older,
I think
We're fucked.
like
I
our
think-
age?
I
Well,
think the
your
amount
age.
the amount of stuff we put on the internet is going to be like, all you're going to have to do is like, if something was terrible was happening. So, and I kind of like this in a way, if I'm honest. I'm kind of jealous that my kid will be able to do it, and I won't be able to do it with my mother and father. But especially like the amount of me that's on the internet, because I mean, even like if you take the Daily Conspiracy podcast out, there's like an entire like collection of like another podcast that I did that's out there. You'll be able to scoop all that stuff up, just drop it into an AI generator, and they're going to be able to make a like pretty fucking pinpoint copy of your entire personality for somebody to speak to.
But not everybody is putting all their information out there like we are.
I
Yeah.
think I think people are putting a lot more information out than you think they are.
Well, like my family, I know that like my husband is adamant that he's not on social media. I've tried to convince him. When I had laryngitis a few weeks ago, I tried to convince him to come on. I was like, I have all the notes. All you have to do is read it, and he would not come on because he doesn't want.
I get it, but don't forget, we are in the same way as me and Ollie were the generation that straddled like internet. Like when I was growing up, there was no
This.
internet. It's crazy how many people post their kids from. Oh, it's
So dangerous. Don't
we
post your
don't-
kids on social media.
we don't put my kid on social media. It's one of the things. There's like it's difficult because I won't post pictures. His mother won't post pictures. Our family won't post pictures. But then there's things that he'll do, which he does a lot.
Yes,
And
they will post.
No, but I'll allow them to do it because he wants some of the kudos for people to know what he's doing, especially like if it's like competing nationally and stuff like that. It's the and like essentially training to compete internationally as well. So I get that, and that's the thing. Like, how can we balance? Like, we say, oh, we need to keep like children completely off these things, and I agree with that. And then in the same respect, we put so much of ourselves out there, which is not them, but it's them adjacent. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I do like I worry about that. Like there's more and more people that surround me that are people I either know or don't know that listen to like the Daily Conspiracy podcast. And there was a bit of me that used to think, like, hang on a second, like this used to be the Superman to my fucking real life Clark Kent. I didn't expect.
That's
to do
because you live on a
something-
small island. I live in America where
no,
I've not once
absolutely.
been noticed. Like, not once have I been out in public. People are like, "Oh, you must
Danny,
be the host of The Rabbit Hole," and I'm like, that's wild. Like not
Danny,
one
we
person has
were-
ever been.
You would be surprised, I think, because you're bigger than us. And when we went ghost hunting at that Scott County jail, we put one social media post up saying we were at Scott County jail, and then the next minute somebody says, "I live like just around the corner. Can I come say hello?"
See, that has never happened to me. Like literally, even I'll
And
be
you
like, "Hey
did.
guys, I'm gonna be in town. Come hang out with me." And sometimes people don't even show up
Yeah, I get that though.
because they don't want to meet me. Is it
No.
me?
There's a lot of people here.
But like, so like but back to the kid thing. Like we have agreed not to post the kids on social media, and then it's really hard because like we'll go to church and the church posts things, or like trying to monitor every other person in the world trying to post pictures of my kids. Like it's really like sometimes really hard because I'll have to message people and be like, "Hey, do you mind taking those pictures down of my kids?" Like we don't post our kids on social media, or trying to remind people, because like we'll have parties at our house, and then everybody wants to post pictures of like all the things that happen. I'm like, that's great, just don't post my children. And so like it gets really tricky. Like my family knows, and my mom gets kind of upset sometimes because she wants to post her grandkids, and I'm like, please don't post my kids on social media. Like, and people don't understand, like they'll sell your kids before they've even taken your kids.
Yeah. That's
thing
that's
is
what
as
got
well-
me. Sorry, go on.
No, go on, mate.
I was just going to say, it was what really shocked me was like early before, like, I mean, I've always been interested in like odd stuff, like before it was like either like Bermuda Triangle or Atlantis and that sort of thing, aliens and things. I'd say COVID really turned me into a conspiracy theorist, like this, what you see before you, but even before I was like in. I remember reading that thing about Facebook where there was employees of Facebook caught like treating fucking pictures of other people's kids like Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
and like trading them and stuff like that. I thought, I do not like this. This is fucking weird.
The thing is with like the Facebook stuff as well is, for anybody who does that, it's only to kind of gratitude you. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that's putting your kids out to because you want a reaction, you want a like to go, oh, and I got the great family life. So it's them that's wanting the reaction, because if I scroll through Facebook and I see somebody's family photographs, I couldn't give a shit. I really couldn't.
Right.
I'm that way out. I'm just like.
But okay, but as a female, I really like to see like other people's kids, and I like to watch like people that I knew. This is gonna make me sound like stalker. People that I knew, I'm like, I like to see their kids. I like to see how happy they are now, their husbands and their wife, and like I like that they're happy, and I like to watch them like thrive from far away.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's hard because I'm like, I like to see other people's kids,
my
and
wife's
maybe
the same. My
somebody.
wife is the same.
But like, if you looked at my social media, you would not know I have kids at all. You would barely know that I'm married. Like Taylor barely likes that I post him.
I didn't even have a picture of myself on my Facebook.
I have a picture of myself, but it's so old.
I have a picture of me with like a.
But I'm all over
rainbow.
social media at this point. Like, you know that
I
it's
was
an
just
old
about
picture.
to say,
Yeah.
you can only hide so much being a content creator.
Well,
Yeah, like I'm all over social media. But
Well,
if
that's
Taylor
it.
had it his way, I would not be at all.
I would not have a social. I've got rid of everything but a Facebook profile just because I need to use Messenger now and again because lots of people use Messenger.
Yeah.
I would have
Marketplace.
took myself off social media altogether if it wasn't for like creating content altogether.
I think we're all kind of in that space. I can't speak for all of us, but I think that most conspiracy theorists wouldn't be unless they absolutely had to.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
goes back to what we were saying before, doesn't it? About stuff, and it's the use of stuff, and it's the fact that we can't trust people. Like the idea of like a social network where people have instant communication with people, and they people can share ideas and thoughts and videos and stuff like that. It's utopian and it's great, but unfortunately, people are just fundamentally fucked, and we kind of like all these great ideas. People end up being the problem.
Yep. Every
Yeah.
single time.
So we
Well-
kind of get what we deserve. That's the top bottom, isn't it? We're kind of gonna we're go. It's like we will get the future we deserve, essentially.
Unless we can change it. Unless we can change enough people's minds.
That's what we try to do, baby.
That's the
That's
biggest thing. Like I didn't want to release my name. I didn't want to release my face or anything on the podcast at all. But then I realized I was like, well, fuck. The only way to
You are
get
the
this shit out
brand.
there so more
Yeah.
people know the truth is to kind of be the victim here. Like,
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, Ollie keeps calling you Geralt.
I do keep calling Geralt, yeah.
What?
I've mentioned-
Trying to
I've-
like a normal
I-
name.
I've mentioned Geralt a couple of times now, maybe 3 times on the podcast since, because we did a great show, and I keep addressing you as Geralt from Rivia.
Gerald.
I did
You're
hear
from
that. I
where?
did hear that. And then a couple of people in the comments listed my name, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. We got some
Gosh.
clarification here.
Well, okay, Garrett, who are you? What podcast are you from? Sell
Yeah.
yourself to these people so they might listen to you.
I'm Garrett from the Broken Truth podcast. Shoot, been doing this going on 3 months at this point. More growth than I could have ever imagined. I mean, we're almost going to exceed 400 reviews on Spotify.
Nice.
Which,
Nice.
gosh, I could not have imagined. You guys are so active in my DMs, I can barely keep up with it. So thank you. We're into season 2 right now. Linktree is in my Instagram at the Broken Truth Podcast for access on everything. Yeah, that's really all I got. We do shows
Ollie?
5 times a week
Oh.
at this point.
5 times a week?
Yep.
You guys are
Yeah, we got
psychos.
3 main episodes. We got the media brief, the global media brief on Friday, and then our Bible study on Saturday.
It's too much. Can't keep up. Ollie
Well,
Lee.
We are the Daily Conspiracy Podcast. We put 3 new episodes out a week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then we package all of those up into like an omnibus edition on Friday for those that have long drives and things. People seem to like that. Yeah, it's we don't take life too seriously, so come and enjoy, listen to the podcast. If you don't, you're fucking gay and scared of joy.
Most
I don't
important
think
thing, though, spread the Christmas spirit.
I
Check
agree.
us out on Spotify. Hit follow. 5-star reviews.
That's not true at all. Thanks, guys, for coming on and having this weird little Christmas party. Is that what we're calling it? A Christmas party?
Yeah, it's like a
Christmas
work
party,
day.
holiday
Like Christmas
special.
work
This was
day.
fun.
It's in the month of December, so I think it's kind
It
of
counts,
given.
right?
We've all got Christmas jumpers on as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was the point. Mine's got flamingos on it.
Yours is barely a Christmas jumper, though, for honest.
No, I literally bought it. It has, look, this flamingo is literally wearing like a Santa suit.
Yeah, it's like that's the Christmas jumper that someone buys if they don't want to wear a Christmas jumper.
It's
I'm like,
really
too-
ugly.
I'm too cool.
I will
for
say, though,
Christmas.
given we didn't say come on the show with a Christmas sweater, great job.
I did specify that I would wear a Christmas sweater, and this is the Christmas sweater that I wear to every Christmas party I go to. And also the last Christmas party I had, which was last weekend, somebody said, Danny, is that your Christmas sweater? I said, yeah. And they go, that's very you.
that can go either way.
I took it as like, I'm a little weird.
Do you know, just quickly before we disappear, I think I've worked out what's happened at your meets, your get-togethers. You don't realize it, but like if you've gone into a bar, like and there's been no one in there, everyone in there listens, but then secretly everyone's going, "Don't let her know." Like, shh. And
Why
then
do
you
people do
walk,
that to me?
you walk out going, "Oh, no one turned up and everyone went." She doesn't know.
Lee, why are you so mean to me?
I don't know. Look how mean I am to Ollie.
I don't want to be your friend anymore.
It's tough. It doesn't matter. It's
Hey,
like,
Garrett,
I
do you
said
want to
that
be my
ages
new
ago, you
work
just can't
bestie?
escape
it's like,
him.
it's like, it's
You
like
cannot escape him.
No, it's like Beetlejuice. She
I
said
got
my
you.
name 3 times.
I'm not going to say your name ever again.
It's too late. You don't get to choose now. Don't get to choose.
How do you get rid of Beetlejuice after you've summoned
You
him?
don't. You
Has Lee
do
sent
not.
you pictures
Is
of
he a demon?
his feet?
No. I would block
back
him
to this, right where we
Why
immediately.
do you
started.
send me pictures of your feet, Lee? I don't
That's
know.
What?
because you guys are
Every
gay as
day.
fuck together.
I send you pictures of my feet. when you
Okay.
send- when you
This
message
was
me
fun.
saying,
Thanks for coming
"Send
on.
pictures of your
Goodbye.
feet."
Uh-oh. I can't hit the end stream button.
Oh, yeah, it was going
Bye.
so well.
Merry Christmas.
In a world built on hidden histories and half-truths, we've only just begun to peel back the layers. Because what you've heard tonight was never meant to be known. But you were meant to find it. If you're ready to go deeper, leave us a review comment your thoughts, share this episode, and step inside the archives. Join the inner circle, where the real evidence is kept. This is the broken truth, because the truth isn't whole, it's broken.